What is up, GOAT World? It is me, your boy JDZ, and I am back at you again with another GOAT Format dueling stream. Today, we have the dramatic conclusion of the GOAT Format Championship European Edition. Today, we will have a new crown champion. Today, we might have a new invitation going out to the GOAT Format World Championship along with other fabulous prizes. I'm your host, JDZ. We will be starting this thing very soon. We have approximately 5 minutes until the tournament kicks off. Let's pull the Brack Nasty back up as we go into the top 8. Oh, damn. Bracket's not ready. It's early, okay? It's 5 a.m. my time. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get the ball rolling here on this Go Format dueling stream. But I hope you're having a fantastic morning. If you're up early, make sure you get into the comment section early and let me know, as we got a top 8 single elimination tournament coming your guys' way. The winner will go on to become the champion of GOAT Format for the time being. And then everyone else will get what they get. We will have 3 invitations going out to the GOAT Format World Championship today, along with several other fabulous prizes, to include $250 cash. Okay, we have the play mats, we got the deck box, and we got the vibrational frequencies. All right. So here we go. Here we go. I think everyone should be ready to go. Let's pull the bracket up here so we can get something going, so we can kind of talk about what's happening. If you guys want to see, the deck lists for this event are all open. Okay, they're all open. So if you get into the Discord, go into the GOAT Format European announcement or GOAT Format tournament announcements, you can see that all the deck lists and what the players are playing and how it all went out. All the replays are up too, man. So you guys got all sorts of information available to you as the viewer or as a potential player. You can get right on into NetDeck Avenue and do your whole thing, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be a chill thing, man. It's going to be cool. So here's the top 8. Here's how it's breaking down. We have coming in at the number 1 seed, we have Alefia, who's playing against Michele Semino. So that's Earth Aggro versus Chaos Turbo with a Chaos Control conversion side. We have Charlie Coke, who I believe is playing Chaos Control, versus Fabio King, who's playing Chaos Turbo. We have Ice Phoenix, who's playing Chaos Warriors, versus Pikatron, who is also playing Chaos Warrior, I believe. So they got another mirror match. They played a very interesting, very cool mirror match yesterday, and they're going to have to lock in and engage and play another mirror match this morning. And then we have Dueling High versus Geist D. We have the lone American soldier, the lone American warrior, playing the warrior strategy, the only American duelist in the GOAT Format European Championship top cut, playing a Geist D who was playing the control. So this is probably the worst pool he could have made out here. He's lined up against probably one of the best players we have in the game, playing his best strategy, which is going to be a counter to the strategy that you're playing. So it's going to be interesting to see how we actually might jump into that match, tune in to see how that whole thing shakes out. But it's going to be a cool tournament. Yesterday was really, really cool, and today is going to be even better. So we have approximately 2 minutes till we get this thing started. We're going to lock in all 4 of these matches at once, and then we're going to go to a feature match for the semifinals, and then obviously the grand final is going to be a feature match. So we'll have 3 rounds today for you guys, and then we're going to find a champion today. And a lot of these duelists want it. There's a lot of riding on the line, a lot of pride, a lot of ego here in the GOAT world. Let me share the stream, and then we'll be ready to get started. I believe the players are locked in and engaged. I believe you guys are out here. If you're here early, pull up your seat early. Get to the front row. You got front row seating. All the laggers and all the strays, they can come in and get in the back where they fit in. But all the real ones are showing up early. Also, I do have some bad news. I wasn't able to put the raffle together because I got off the stream, passed out, had to wake up, go do some work, and then come back or whatever. So I didn't get a chance to put the raffle together, but we can put that together live. Or if someone wants to volunteer, I can get a volunteer. Can I get a volunteer out there? We'll get a volunteer. Someone has to go through and collect those names for you, boy, and then pass them to me, and we can do the raffle live. I need some support, okay? We got Nightbot to do a raffle. Oh, I forgot about Nightbot. Can we do a raffle from yesterday's stream? Is that possible for us? Can you set that up? Can you help me out there? I need help. Okay, I never asked for help, but I'm telling you I need help right now. I did the raffle yesterday, and all the people who typed in, I never did the results. All right, here we go. Everyone, I'm adding everyone right here. Everyone can get a piece of this. Wake your asses up, dude. Get up early. I'm up. Get your ass up. The finals begin now. All capitals, dude. Exclamation point. Let's roll. Let's rock and roll. Boom. Boom. Send. I don't care, bro. Boom. Just blasting people right here as we are ready to go. I believe it's time. It's time. It is time. It is time. It is time, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. It is time. Boom.
It's time to do.
All right, let's do it. Let's lock in. Let's get it. Let's get active. Let's get after it. Who do you guys think is going to win? Who do you guys think is going to win? I think it's a nice little representation in the top 8 as well. You know, we got some aggressive decks. We have some control decks. We have some turbo decks. That's basically all. That's a good representation of what our entire format is, and I like to see it. I also like to see a lot of names that we recognize. You know, we got a lot of recognizable names here in the top 8, also indicating that there is a skill associated to this thing. So cool people playing cool decks at a high level. What more could you ask for in your trading card game? Can't complain. As we are waiting for a response, we got Geist D. We got Dueling High. That's where we're going to go. I'm an American. I want to see the last remaining American at their peak performance. And we're going to engage. Let me hop back into the chat. Where you guys at? What's going on with you? All right. Let's go. Let's go. As a fan, I'm rooted for DH101. I think Alethea is about to go crazy, though. I hope for Go Control. Charlie Coke is winning today, says Grumple Stillskin. It could be anybody. This is anybody's game, man. This is anybody's game. Send me the link. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna send it to you in DM. I'll send it to you. It's just a link from yesterday's stream. Let me do that for you though. I can do that. I need help. Okay, your boy fumbled the bag. Your boy fumbled the bag, man. I need help. Maybe not. Maybe I can't send it to you. Maybe I can't. I think I can't. I don't know what's going on. All right. But it was yesterday's stream at round 5 and 6. From the beginning of round 5 all the way to the end of round 6. Everyone who typed in dumpster 1 gets in. If you can help me out with that, I would appreciate it endlessly, dude. And I'll spin it live here. I dropped the ball. Thank you if you can do that. If you can't, still thank you anyway for trying. All right. As Dueling High is going to win the dice roll, go first, play charity. That is a great way to start if you are the blue corner player. But as I stated before, typically in our GOAT format scene, historically anyway, the gaps have all kind of changed and things have developed over the years. But typically we've had like a rock, paper, scissors type metagame for years now, whereas the control decks have an advantage over the warrior decks, and the warrior decks typically have an advantage over the turbo decks, and the turbo decks have an advantage over the control decks, or the go control decks, as it may be. But that's kind of all kind of changed. But still, I still believe that the go control decks and the chaos control decks and whatnot are going to have a pretty significant advantage over the warrior decks. Scene is offset. Oh, crap. You're right. My bad. Thanks. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Here we go. My bad. It's early. It's early. My bad. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm sorry. As Guys D will go ahead and rebuttal with the delinquent duo. We're taking the tribe, and we'll take the Blade Knight, and we'll set 1. So Dueling High getting a lot of mons early. Cycling through, we'll set a couple and Dust Tornado. Hopefully you can hit the scapegoats if you're Dueling High. Get those things up out of there. As we're going to go ahead and end phase. Think. Maybe we got a held scapegoat situation. Set, knock, held, scapegoat, and you're cooking. These deck lists are open, so it does add another slight layer to the game, as these duelists know. They knew the decks that they're playing against, and they know they had time the night before to kind of study that and maybe run some practice matches, as we are going to go ahead and chain the scapegoats in end phase. We'll pop that middle set still. If it's not, it's going to be what it is, but it's going to be double scapegoat. So during the side decking time, I can go ahead and, is it still off? Am I off right now? Am I off? I think the overlay is a little off. let's get it right, man. We got to get this right. This is going to be here for history's sake. If it's a little off, how much is little? How much is a little? Let's get this thing. It's gonna what I think I see what you're saying. Where the scapegoat's at, it's gonna require a little bit more. That's gonna require a little bit more technical stuff. I gotta get back into the. I can't get into the matrix right now. HMVB. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. As we got Tribe out, Tribe will be able to pitch the nobleman, clear the tokens, and then we're trying to punch in to do maximum damage and get a plus with this Don Zalug. And you see two scapegoats in there, you feel pretty confident that you can do so, as we're going to rip the nobleman across out. Not a bad rip. And then we'll send in with the Tribe. That's 4,000. Half health is always going to be half health. As Riku Nurmi says, yo, JTZ, what time is the PWCQ on next Sunday? Shows a weird time on Discord. Okay, I meant to fix that. Matter of fact, I can do that. I'll do it after the tournament. I don't want to try it right now, but the next PWCQ is going to be a multi-day event. Technically, it's going to start on Monday. All right, it's going to start on Monday, and then you're going to have 2 days to play each round. We're going to try a different way. We're going to try a double elimination version. We've tried that before for a Goat Grinder, and it worked out quite good. So we're going to try that again for this next PWCQ just to see if it's ass. Then we won't do it again. But I just want to give it a shot because I have some stuff that I want to do that Sunday, and we're having some staff issues and whatnot. So I'd rather just try this multi-day thing because people have been asking about it and trying to do multi-day tournaments to see what can occur. So we'll do, and we're going to go for a call here. Call for the win, and it will be Kaiko for the win if it gets in, and it will get in as Dueling High is going to take a massive game 1 win over Geist D. So as they're side decking, so yeah, it'll be like a normal bracket. It'll be a normal double elimination bracket. But each day, each round, you'll have 2 days. Granted, you can play those rounds as fast as you want. Like if your partner wants to keep playing and your pairs want to keep playing, you can keep going and get it done. But each round is going to have 2 days. If you play faster, you can bank more days in the thing. So it'll seem like, if that makes sense. Like round 3 is always going to be 6 days later. But if you play it in 2, you'll just have more time to play the next day's events. I think that's cool. Just to get people more, so they're not like, so guys, people have to work and people have to do other stuff. You still can play in the PWCQs. Because I'm trying to make sure, I know it's hard to please everybody, but I'm at least giving the effort to say, okay, I hear your complaints and I want to make sure that you at least have a shot. It still might not be perfect, but everybody will have their voice at least. I'm at least trying to hear everybody. So the people who say, I got to work on Sundays, I got to work on Saturday, I got to work all the weekends, I can't play. Damn, I feel like I'm left out. Well, if you have between 2 days, if you can't play one match in 2 days, then I can't help. As we're going to go ahead and set 2 on the field, Geist D going first again. And then we're going to jam it into the first main phase for Dueling High. 2 back row. We'll set one in the far east, set one in the far west, and then we'll just pass there. Yo, FSGR, good morning, JDZ. I hope you slept well after yesterday's tournament. I slept pretty good. I slept like a log. Like I said, I got off the stream. I hopped into bed. Slept for a couple hours, woke up, and I had to immediately go and do manual labor for hours. And then I had to be done with that. Came back, slept a little bit more, and then I woke up, and got back in the booth, man. Why are they saying okay after setting 2 cards? It's not like the opponent can do anything about it. I think they responded okay to the GG1. I think they said GG1, and he said, okay. I think that's how that went down. I think I assume that's what happened. It's a response to the good game 1, which good game 1, I'm learning, is quite controversial. I don't know if people are doing it or they like how people feel about it. But from what I understand, after listening to other people talk about it, they say they don't really rock with the good game 1. just just a GG after the whole thing is over, not in between, because either you lost and you're good gaming and it sounds insincere, or you won and you're good gaming and it sounds rude. I think from what I again I don't know how accurate that is. HMP says, good luck, have fun, RPS, GG's, RPS, good luck, have fun, 1, GG 1, good luck, have fun 2, GG 2, good luck, have fun 3, GG 3. That's too much. I think that's too much communication. I think that's too much communication there. I think that's too. I think you've overdone it. You've overcooked the noodle with that much GG and HF. As the Ninja Grandmaster is going to be summoned to the field, we'll jam that thing up with the scapegoats here, and we'll hit 1. So Dueling High still has a ton of cards in hand. Game's a little bit slower than the previous round, which is kind of what you want. If you are Geisty, you don't want to just be out here getting you want as many cards in the fray as possible, as Dueling High is trying to get this thing reduced. If you're just tuning in, you don't understand this matchup. The blue corner player is trying to get this thing reduced as quickly as possible. The red corner player is trying to get this thing as base boosted as possible. The more cards that are in play, red corner player is going to be at an advantage. Good luck to the top 8. Just missed my chance on this one. Much love, JD. He got like top 10 again. It got so close, man. You got so freaking close, dude. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I do apologize, man. It sucks that happened. It's Swiss. Maybe we could have got like if we could have had more people enter, we could have had more people in the top cut. But we've been sticking pretty closely to the official participants versus top cut policy this year. And for the amount of people that we had in this tournament, it determined how many people we have in the top cut. And that's just what it was, man. That's just what it was. And someone's going to have to be the bubble. Someone's going to have to be on the bubble. And it just happened to be the good homie Crash Vote this time. As we're going to jam the Nobin across out, hitting the Sangin. That looked a little baity to me. Not going to lie. As that Sangin is now out of play. Nobin across out has been resolved. And Ninja Grandmaster has been taken with the creature swap. They need to play faster. They're thinking too much. No, this is a very normal this is a normal pace. If they start playing slow, I think it's very identifiable. I think they're playing at a very good rate of speed. This is a normal GOAT format tempo. They're not doing too much. They're getting it in. Why is that saying with no knock gone? I think because you maybe want to get it knocked. I think that could be a part of the plan. There are other cards that can go face down that might have a little bit more value than Sangin at this point. Maybe you got the cards in your hand already that Sangin would have searched for, and you just want to move the Nobin across outs out of play. That could have been a vibe. As you go ahead and hit the Metamorphosis, you're going to bring out the Thousand Eyes Restrict. And then we're going to follow that up with a Ring of Destruction. And that will blow up the one-starred sucker. We're going to do the rare and indigenous double suck here. We're double dipping the suck. We're hitting the vacuum cleaner twice. And let's see. Look at that. And the suck will go off without delay, as Thousand Eyes Restrict will get its man. We still have Ninja Grandmaster alone and unafraid in attack position, as we'll just have to pass there. So Geisty is holding 4. Dueling High is drawn to play, drawing 5 with 2 set back row. Grumble says, if you're not slamming your cards, you're slow playing. It is what it is. That's funny you mentioned that, because I actually have a video that I'm working on with the Good Homie Bluetooth. Spoiler alert for the 50 people that are in here watching the stream right now, but it's gonna drop at some point as soon as I get more time to finish the edits and stuff like that. But with the retirement of Speed Duel, we decided to play Speed Duels. Okay, GOAT format with a chess clock. Stay tuned for that. It's calamity. Okay, you do need to think to play this game. I realize it is not just punch and go. You have to use your brain and you have to think, and it is important. Okay. There is thought process that goes into this, and you'll find that out quickly if you are just slamming card. If you're just see card, play card, you will play very, very bad. Much worse. As we're going to go ahead and jam the pot of greed for Dueling High, as we got Thunder Dragons up for Geist D. Boom. No Trinity yet, but you still got a ton of cards in your possession, as you're going to be forced to include more of them to the GOAT format dueling field, which could get a bit peculiar there. The more cards you add to the fray, the more vulnerable they can become sometimes. As this chaos control deck can just kind of, as we're snapping the dust tornado, excuse me, in the end phase, hitting the Jar of Greed, and we're vibing, and we're going to play not the greatest delinquent duo. Not going to lie. They've already cashed in the Thunder Dragons. Probably got Serpent in rotation as well, based on some of the plays that have been made, as we're going to kick the Thunder. And we're going to think here. Pondering deeply. Pondering. Unless I'm lagged up, and we're going to kick second Thunder. Boom. But yeah, the deck lists are available, like I said, in the tournament announcements area. And I meant to pull it up during side decking, but I just literally did not. So let's see if I can prepare those for next time. Okay. And I will get to the other. Boom. All right, cool. And now we're thinking here from Dueling High, who's holding on to 7 now in the Warrior deck. It's kind of tight little spot, man. You're at 5,200, and now you're going to be forced to set another card. You're hoping for no Tsukiyomi here, which could start this whole party train rolling with the sucking and whatnot. You got 2 back row, 2 versus 2 as the set spell traps. As you'll just set another and pass back on over to Dueling High. Man, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a good one, though. It's going to be a long and good one. Hey, yo. Let's get the chat back up. Here we go. Chat's back. Looking sharp, as always. How's the round 1 so far? Round 1's going great. We have Geist D, long-time legendary type duelist. He's already won this event 2 times. He's also won the FLC 2 times. And he's trying to go for another GOAT format championship. Had a top placement in the GOAT format world championship as well. So he's a very prolific duelist. Dueling High, he's on the rise. He's been grinding this thing for a long time. Very legacy storied player. Played back in the day. Trying to get more accreditations. He crushes the Fridays. He crushes the Patreons. But it's something about having a major title is what is going to start separating players from the others. There are people who have major titles and there's people who don't. Typically, if you have a major championship, you're a good player. And if you don't, you're not. That's just it, dude. That's where it's at. I don't make the rules. I don't have a major title, so I'm not a good player. It's a self shot, dude. Self burn. If you don't have a major title, you're not good. There it is. That's the line. I don't play in tournaments. Well, you're not good. I don't have time. Well, you're not good. I'm sorry. That's it. That's the line. That's it. You got to that's it. Keep it real. So Lucas hasn't been good for the longest time. Lucas has a major title, and he got to go Grand Prix win. Until then, you're just a player. You're just a player. That's the separator. So everyone wants the championship. Everyone wants the title. That's why these are so important. Because in these small communities, it's about, people know who everyone is. People know everyone's names. Everyone kind of can look at what the other person's doing and their accomplishments, and their accolades, and their impacts and whatnot. Okay, but now we gotta make something happen. I don't know what's happening here. I think I might be lagged up. I might have to agree with the commentator. We might have to speed this thing. We might have to figure something out. We have to speed this thing along. We might have to get it going. JDZ, my son said you're looking like Apollo Creed with that USA fit on yesterday. Now I can't unsee it. Oh, dude! Shout out, rip, R.I.P. 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 to to the Carl Weathers, dude. R.I.P. Now this is too long. Okay, I agree with you. This is too long. We gotta get this. We gotta get this moving. We got to get this one moving. This is. Hey, let's nudge. Let's nudge. We got to make it happen. We got to make it happen. We have to. Now this is obviously too long. We got to push. We got to push. We got to nudge. You got to move. You got to play. You have to play. We can't sit here. There it is. We got it. We're ripping. Okay. I like the move. Just a nudge. A friendly nudge. That's a little too deep. As Ant in the building saying, "Good morning, Goat World. PSA, no major, your ass." I'm not saying your ass. I'm not saying your ass. I did not say your ass. Because there are a lot of players who can play the game. They're good at the game. There are a lot of solid players. I think I'm a solid Yu-Gi-Oh player. I think I'm good at the game. But I can't say that I'm the best. There's no way I can say I'm the best player. You will go back through all the hours of streams and every video I've ever made and document every word I've ever said. You will never find me ever going on any stream saying I am the best player or I am so good or you should all do what I do because this is the only way because I'm the best. I can't say that because I'm not a champion. I am not a title champion. I am absolutely not a title champion, okay? I don't have a crown. And if you don't have a crown, if you're not a title champion, then there's no way you can be in that conversation as someone who is the best player. You can't. That's where the cutoff's at. People ask, "Oh, who's top 10? Who's this? Who's that? It starts and ends with having a GFC, having an FLC, having a world championship. That's where it starts. If you don't have those things, you can't even be included. You're not. It's just that's how it is. So I don't make those rules. These things happen. These events happen. There are people who have it and there are people who don't. That's the separator. Hate to see it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. No, good is ass. Okay, I can respect that. If that's how you feel. But at the same time, there are people who, hey, I don't have the motivation. That's not where no, good is ass. Dang, come on, man. I'm not saying good is ass. It's good. I'm not there. Ass is ass. Good is good. Great is great. There's a line. There's a line. There's a category of duelists above the ones who won championship. The people who brings the community together. Yeah, I mean, I don't take. It's not for me. It's not an individual thing. This is not an individual thing. This is a community thing. I put on for the city. I don't try to. How many times do you see? What's the name? Roger Goodell. Do you see Roger Goodell out there running out routes? Do you see Roger Goodell out there, doing halfback sweeps, playing defense, getting interceptions, hoisting? No, you know what I'm saying? There has to be someone who is the commissioner who puts it together. I'll be that guy. I'll be the guy on the side. I'll be the guy for passing the trophy off to the champions, dude. I'll be the guy and, hey, talk to me about your rise to the top, dude. How did you get there? And I'll be, because that guy's important. You got to have that guy too. You gotta have the Roger Goodell, the Adam Silvers. You gotta have the people the coordinators, because without the people behind the scene, there is no tournaments for you to win, and then you're never gonna prove your merit and your medal. You see what I'm saying? It's a two-way. It's a support system. Okay, you have to have the support in order to be. If there is no NBA finals for LeBron to win or for Jordan to win, is Jordan even great? If there's no Olympics for Usain Bolt to run in, Is he even the fastest? We gotta wake up. So everyone, you gotta play your role and do your role well. And I think that's how it is. As we're gonna go ahead and keep rocking and rolling, Guy D is locking this thing up. Dueling High is just not trying to put anything on the field, which I think is a good method, a good correct way to go about this thing. But that 5200 can come down quickly. Guy D has deployed his heavy storm already, as Breaker is just trying to jump in and do a little bit of clearing duty. So you really have to watch out, because that 52 is extremely vulnerable. If you can defend yourself somehow, 6 cards in hand, 2 on the field, and you can Geist D. I've watched this duelist play a lot. He's a lurker, and he can kind of he creepy crawly, dude. He's creepy. He's Randy Orton, dude. He can slide in, slithering, and then boom, out of nowhere, you're dead, dude, and he'll just jump on you real quick. Jordan on Olympic petition? Is that Olympic? Okay. Income night. You lost me on that one. But we're going to rock it. Calling the fastest runner of all time Bolt is the attention one would expect from a comic book. That is so, I believe, I don't know, Grumple. Now you got me thinking about it. I'm pretty sure that's his real name. I want to say. I think that's his actual name. I think that's his actual name. I think it is Usain Bolt. I want to say that's his given name, but I could be wrong. But that's just so fitting. That man's name was Bolt, and he was the fastest person on earth for years, which is hilarious. Thrust said you need 10 times speed playback. I think if you go to the end of the stream and then go backwards, it'll let you get it quicker. I think so. I don't know. But man, as we're sitting here, we're locked in. Geisty is locked in. No time is going to be able to save you this time either. You're just going to have to play this thing out as we're sitting in the first main phase. We got a ton of cards in hand, and we have to ponder. We have to ponder. If I control Thousand Eyes Restrict and suck up the opponent's Thousand Eyes Restrict that is equipped, my Thousand Eyes Restrict steals 0 attack and death. That's correct. You will assume the stats of the Thousand Eyes Restrict that sucked the other Thousand Eyes Restrict. Will assume the stats of the Thousand Eyes Restrict that were stuck, that was sucked, which is in fact 0/0. All right, we're gonna have to make something happen. I'm gonna have to let's get the I'm gonna have to get the judge over here, because this is getting to the point where we are playing too slowly. This thing needs to be played at a normal pace. You got to play quick. Not quick, but you got to think, and you got to be decisive, and you have to move. We can't sit here, because it's just going to be a long thing. As we're going to bring out the Chaos Sorcerer in defense position, and we're going to retain Prio here. And it looks like we're going to banish our own Thousand Eyes Restrict. We will get rid of the Don's Lug, and now we have the ability to start flipping some sets. And no, we're just going to the battle phase and just get in there with 1800. And let's see if this thing rings true, and it will. Pause for a second. Now, Dueling High is deep thinking. And we're going to let that attack go through, and we will just consume the 1800. We need that Hearthstone 2-minute turn clock where time goes out and you just end. So now Geist D is really setting up a lot of mons onto the field. Torrential Tribute seems explosive. Oh, it's already in the GY, so you don't have to worry about that. That's gone. Let's see what you got in here. You got one piece of the Trinity has resolved. You got Triple Jar of Greed. Geist D is playing. Yeah, that'll be nice. Like hey, at this time your turn is just over. I am thinking about including a rule to the tournaments where if your turn exceeds 10 minutes, a 10-minute turn, then you just lose the game, because so people just can't sit there and just didn't do like these long combos, library and stuff. You got if you could do it, but you just have to do it fast. So you can't just be sitting there. Like if you're gonna play library, at least give me the courtesy of playing at a very fast level, like playing very quickly. I think that is fine. But if I'm sitting there for 20 minutes while you're doing this library thing, then I think that's BS. I think that is BS. As we're going to go for the Rota reinforcement of the army, let's see what Dueling High is going to do to try to break up this position, as Exile Force is going to be forced to go after the biggest threat, which let's see, it's going to be the middle set actually. And it's, oh my God, that's a GG right there. I don't think you can recover. That's too much. That is too much sauce. That is too much sauce in the pot, dude. Exile on Serpent, Exile on Sangin is a GG type scenario, but he's a warrior. He's built different. We'll go for the Snatch Steal on the chaotic one, and let's see if this is going to deliver any positive results. MST has not been deployed, nor does Tornado, but we will pass over the Chaos Sorcerer, who will then banish your own product. Ninja Grandmaster is going to find itself out of play. That is your own unit, which is fine with you, as you're going to go and hang on to this Chaos Sorcerer now. Geist D will heal, taking 1,000 plus. And now we have to ponder again in the first main phase. A lot of cards in play. Show Moth, Show Storm. We got Storm in the GUI already. And if one of these is Moth, it might be hard to recover from that. But if we can but maybe there's a series of solemns, maybe get into a solemn exchange too. Dueling High is also trying to finesse a Ring of Destruction too, which is just going to be tough. But we'll summon Serpent Gang. Creature Swap is pretty good too. And we'll just start here by slamming the Creature Swap, taking back over the Chaos Sorcerer. Is this the finals? No, this is not the finals. This is round 1 of the top 8. This is round 1 of the top 8. And we're going to go and flip summon Break of the Magical Warrior, who was Book of Moon earlier. And then we'll battle into the Sinister Serpent, and we will have to reveal one of those Soccer Rescue armors just to keep your life points at a pretty decent range. I don't hate that, because Ring of Destruction is now looming, so you have to kind of finesse that card as well. If Snatch goes, I keep Sork, right? Does it? I think so. Yes. Yes, it was. It wasn't creature swapped. It was actually Snatch stolen. If that Snatch gets destroyed, it will stay on your side of the field. Creature swap, I believe it would actually go back in these types of situations. Man, this game is complex, dude. It can get complicated. Like and then we're gonna rip the Delinquent Duo here. So Geisty has the units to pay for it. We'll drop down to 8,000, give it a couple shuffles, roll it, and we're taking the middle. It's the King Tiger. And the busted down Blade Knight. So Dueling High got a lot of mons in the grip, it appears. And this is getting to the point where it's going to be very hard to win. You're going to need like some Blackluster intervention type beats, especially sitting at a full bill of health, 8,000. One scapegoat in the tuck already. 2 solemns are down, so that's one good thing Dueling High has going for him. And you don't have to worry about Jar of Greeds. They're all accounted for as well. So all the traps that are down are probably going to be something legit. Damn, JDZ called us all booty cheeks. Damn. No, I'm not saying you're booty cheeks. I'm not saying your cheeks. I'm not saying your cheeks. I'm just saying that you might not be as good as you think you are. Okay, you need to look in the mirror. You need to reevaluate and reassess. If you're not on that level, you're just not on that level, and that is okay. Okay, it gives you something to work for. Gives you something to strive towards. Keep working, and now you can say, okay, I made it to the destination. You gotta be at the desk. You can't say I'm the best. Like people come out and there's in our community in Go format. Specifically, I can't speak for other formats, but in Go format specifically, there is always this very matter-of-fact tone about everything from everyone. It's just how it is. People have their ways. People have things that they've done for years, and this is how it is. This is so matter of fact. But I'm saying that if you're not in these tournaments and you're not winning first place and you're not hoisting the trophy as title champion, then you're not on that level, dude. That's it. JDZ can even call me ass man, and he'll make I'm not Yugibo. That's funny. Yugibo. I'm not saying no one's ass. I'm not saying anyone's ass. If we do have the Ring of Destruction, and we will deploy it for the tribe infecting virus, we'll take the 16 on the pass priority. Damn. So that feels miserable there. Not gonna lie. That feels horrible. I mean, at least you could have got the Sork out of there. That feels terrible. You're gonna take the 16. I guess you keep your cards in hand. Yeah, we're getting to a BLS or bust type situation. You still have Heavy Storm, and you still have Blackluster Soldier. And with those cards, there's always a chance. Pot of Greed has been deployed. Graceful Charity still exists as well. Your Snatch Steal has been deployed. You have Ring. No, your Ring is also gone. Yeah, a lot of your units are fading fast. So it's gonna, and you got that 7,400. If Guys D were a little bit lower, I think you could hope you can still hold out hope. But you still got a lot of goats you got to chew up, man. You got a lot of defense you got to get through, and you got a lot of chaos still coming your way. And so it's going to be an uphill climb coming in from the blue corner player as we're still sitting in the first main phase. I like the chess clock idea. You're asking people to use another software, though. I feel like some people will say no. I mean, it probably won't be for like an official capacity or anything, but I think it'll just be for comedy's sake, for funny's sake. Yo, Thrust came through big, dude. Thrust came through huge. Thank you, Thrust. I fumbled the bag, and Thrust recovered the fumble, dude, and we're still going to score. We're still going to score. I straight fumbled and tumbled. As we're going to go Tsukiyomi to reset the Chaos Sorcerer. And Dueling High did the right thing. Just give it a little prompt. I think that's just, let's keep it moving. I want to keep this thing rocking and rolling at a nice good pace. I think have 50 judges. Oh yeah, Wes. That's the way. Now that's the way. Just have 50 judges out here. Dang. Just have 50 people out here. Charlie Koch in the top four. Boy is bringing it home. Holy hell. Who did Charlie Koch beat? Is Charlie Koch German? Is he representing the German entity of duelists? As we will bring out the Mystic Sword level 2, we'll just slice and dice into the set. And this is looking grim. This is not, let's see, as we said another. Dude, if this is Faith the whole time, I'm going to lose my mind, dude. If this was always Faith all along. But we'll see. We'll find out here soon. As we're in the first main phase. Now for Geisty, who's just grinding up all these cards. Dueling Highs at 1,800 life points. 1,200 on the rated ladder right now with 14,000 experience. Geisty has not been grinding. He used to grind a lot on the Go From At rated ladder, but not anymore. Just at a 178. Just a couple matches as we will summon Zambira Gang and just try to challenge this Mystic Sword level 2, and it works. So that's a huge win for you, as that bad boy will drop all the way down to 1,900. Ring is out of here. No, Ring has already been deployed. I'm bad. I'm sorry. This is looking cooked. He beat Fabio King. Wow, I would almost classify that as an upset. I think I would. That's a pretty incredible victory there. Charlie Koch from Osnabrück locals representing. Yo, shout out to Grumple. Shout out to the German GOAT format scene for identifying another talented duelist who just jumps into the scene and makes it all the way to top 4. You're in the money. I think we're going to pay out top 4 with the 250. Or should I just give it to the first place? I'm not sure. Because it's only $250. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll still split it. We'll still split it to the whole top 4. Top 3 will get the invites. as we'll go ahead and DD Warrior Lady banish the Zumbira the Dark. All right, so I got this. Let me hop up. All right, random name generator picker. Sick. All right, as we'll rotor for Blade and just hope this Blade is badass enough to hard carry through the rest of this round. As we're sitting in main phase 1, we'll base boost this bad boy and just start swinging. As Blade smacks into the Sinister Serpent, we'll pass. Dueling High has not played. He played one Solemn Judgment. So it's very likely that we're holding on to some Solemns back there. And maybe this is good enough. Maybe this Blade can just plus, I don't know. It's too much. I think Geist got a lot of gas left. But that 6 cards is coming up quick. Geist is going to have to make a move soon. As Snatch Steal is going to be just that. We're going to take over the Busted Down Blade Knight. And the game could just end here. As 16 will go ahead and get in there. And we'll just have to deploy our Mirror Force. So you're getting plussed yet again. Losing another card in that exchange. And your Blade Knight will set another Mon from Geisty. Pass back on over to Dueling High. Sitting at 4 cards now. We'll pro set the Heavy Storm. We're pro setting the Heavy Storm. We're losing Premature Burial. We're losing the Scapegoats and the Torrential. And you did find the Blackluster Soldier. So there it is. He's out. And he will be able to banish the Sinister Serpent. And we'll summon Kaiku. Kaiku's quite strong. Kaiku is quite strong. And we will run headlong into the Gravekeeper Spy. You don't have any copies left. You will take 200 more damage. And Tribe is going to get you hell up out of there. And that's going to be a GG as we move on to a game 3. Both duelists doing a little cursory graveyard check before we get in. And that is going to be the dub. Boom. And here we go. Moving on to the game 3. Damn. Game number 3. Round number 1. Oh, shoot. Round number 1. Make sure you guys like the stream as well. Holy hell. If you guys like the GFC EU, like the stream. This might be something that we can continue to do as time continues to go on. If people really enjoy this timeline, maybe we can kick it back over to the Go From at European Discord, because they usually run this event. But as we were scheduling the events at the beginning of the season, I really didn't get any feedback on the dates or the times that they wanted to do it. And I just really wanted to make sure this happened, because I was getting a lot of, I won't say a lot, but I was getting some pressure from the European community about having a major tournament in their timeline. So I really wanted to make this happen. This was something that was important to me this season. And we'll continue to do it. People are really rocking with it. I think the attendance was pretty nice. Having over 100 players come out for this tournament, a lot of new players that I don't know, I think is always going to be cool. If you notice in the top portion of this tournament, there are a lot of names that you do recognize, a lot of mainstays of the format. As we're going to go and set, pass back on over to Geisty, trap does shoot. This is a good start for Dueling High, as you're able to jump into the hands, check it out, and see what it's going to be. Dang. All right, back to the chat. I'm back, chat. Yo, what's happening, fellas? If Geisty wins, that's 3 Germans in the top 4. Are you trying to say Germany is the best country for GOAT format? All right, is that your claim? If you're saying if Geisty can win it here, we got top 4. You saying there's a Deutschland takeover? You saying I should wear the black, gold, and red? Is that what you're saying? Dang. That's I can't even hate. I can't even hate. I cannot even hate. I can't even hate. As we're going to go ahead and bring out the breaker. Alefia in top 4 over Michele Semino. Dang, I think Alefia might be going for the 2-time. Alefia's coming strong, man. He's coming strong. He's might be going for the 2-time. Dueling High, the last Floridian out here. the last Floridian. If you consider Florida America, okay, he's the last Floridian out here trying to get it cracking in the Go Format Championship European edition, trying to take over Europe. He got a lot of uphill climbing to do. As we're gonna bring out that busted down Blade Knight. This is where you want it though. You have your position. It's kind of solidified now. You got a trap dash shoot delinquent duo. This is looking great for you. As Ring of Destruction is going to have to remove that Blade Knight. If Dueling High wins, that's more impressive feat than any tourney so far. Man sacrificed years of his life to play this tourney. I don't think years of your life, Silver. It's not being so dramatic. You wake up one day at 6. People wake up at 6 a.m. all the time to go to work. And it's actually East Coast, so it's 8 a.m. It's a normal time to wake up. Who's not waking up at 8 a.m. and what are you doing? What are you doing in your life where you cannot wake up at 8 a.m. and still function in this universe? As Kaiku is going to smack into some tokens. Yeah, Alethea is already in the round number 4. So we're doing, after this match, we're going to do 2 feature matches for the semifinals. So we're going to give him a little break, and then we're going to do the finals. Alethea's match is over, and he's on standby, kind of waiting in the wings. As we are going to be playing into some tokens here. As your spot is looking good, Graceful Charity is going to be deployed here. As you're going to be on the approach. You got 3 cards coming in. Geisty is going to have to dig a little deeper, trying to get some more cards into the fray, trying to maximize these scapegoat tokens. Third place match also streamed. Will there be a third place match? There should be a third place match, huh? Yeah, we'll stream that one too. We will. There should be a third place match because we have 3 invites that are going out today, and there has to be a third place match. For some reason, I always assumed that there would not be. As we're going to go ahead and hit the delinquent duo. So we got more Trinity coming in. Everything is fair. Both duelists playing some nice sacky cards. So it looks like we got a nice, generally even game. And we're going to grind it out. This still typically favors the warrior player here. These low resource kind of things. This is where Dueling High wants to keep it. Kaiku is going to continue to pressure in. You just don't want to get blown up right here. As we will blow up the Kaiku to Ghost Destroyer, get his ass up out of here with the Sakuretsu armor. And now we're holding 3 versus 1 as Geisty is trying to grind one more back. The Scapegoat's still lingering, so that still kind of counts as a card in play, as you'll just draw past immediately. Dueling High thinking about something in the end phase. And we'll just delete ourselves out of this thing. Please, oh my goodness, if you don't get back into this thing, that'll be the saddest, that'll be the most depressing disconnect I think I've ever seen in a tournament. Dueling High, get your ass back in. There we go. He's back in this thing. I was about to say, that's so bad. That is so bad. This should be the normal time for tournaments. I honestly would not mind. I would much prefer Thrust. I would much prefer, maybe not 3 a.m., but I would much prefer starting the tournaments at 5 a.m. my time, 6 a.m. my time. 6 a.m., a tournament starting at 9 Eastern, I think would be much preferred for me. Because I like to wake up, get it cracking, and then you still would have time left in your day after the tournament is over. Instead of, because usually I'll host the tournaments, we'll do the stream ends, and it's like 5. And it's like, damn. I'm West Coast, Silver. I'm West Coast. I just don't like to lounge, man. I like to get my ass up and get it moving. I can't be sitting around. I got to get the hell up. People just like to meander. I don't be meandering. As we're going to go and T-set there and pass it back into the face of DD Warrior Lady. Dueling High is still up some cards as you're trying to find a way to grind up some as we're entering into the first main phase. And we're going to blast a heavy storm here. Let's see if this is going to resolve. We know Geist D is a big jar of greed dueling. So this could be the plus you're looking for as we're thunking. Maybe those jar of greeds could also be out of the deck too at this point. We shall see. As this could be a very peculiar point in the duel. Man, heavy storm. We're blowing it up. Oh, gosh. Chaos is live. Oh, gosh. This could be it. This could be game. Who knows? We got 3. Just drop the just drop the thunk. JDZ, you want to swap over to the semifinals that's ready to go, or wait for this match to end? We're going to wait for is the semifinals started? Or do you I kind of would like if they can start, because this one's coming to an end here soon. If they want to start, I can hop over to that one next. Just to keep the time going. If they want to go ahead and start, we can start that one, and then we'll jump into it as soon as this one comes to an end. Okay, they're okay to wait. If they're okay to wait, I would like to have both of the semifinal matches streamed, since we already missed some of the quarterfinal matches, which kind of sucks. But we can't be everywhere at once, so we'll just and we're punching in. Look at this. So this game might be over. I think Ice might be absolutely cooked here, especially that's a solemn judgment back there. I think the game might be done, as we're going to go ahead and set one onto the field. If this is Dust MST, it's cooked. But now you got to think an MST off the top, and we got a GG. It appears as Dueling High is going to defeat Geist D and move on. I think that's an upset. I think you got to ride that on to victory, man. I think you got to take that in stride. GG's to both of those duelists. They played very well. Dueling High got to where he needed to be, got to the spot, executed the game plan, knocked it out. Sometimes you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be great. And sometimes you got to have the units, man. And that's what it's going to be. All right, so we are moving on. We are going to the semifinals. What a sack, says Splev. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Splev. Come on, Big Splev. As Alethea has broken the curse, but we have Alethea versus Charlie Coke. This is the semifinals. So how are the streams going to work? Just to kind of get more, bang for our streaming buck and get more feature matches onto this finals. We're going to do a feature match for both semifinal matches. So both of the opponents are going to be on standby, kind of waiting in the wings, and then we're going to get the finals live. So it's all single elimination. So it might be a little bit longer of a stream, but it's going to be quite good. As Dueling High, the American Hope, is going to continue on, making it at least into the top 4 of this event. And I think that's neat. We got a warrior player. Dueling High. Is he the next great warrior player? As Warrior's strategy has kind of taken a huge step back. All right, we're ready to roll. We are ready to duel. Let's duel. As we have some chatter happening, all in German. Du kann weiter. Very true. Ich hab so darauf gewartet, der das. I can't even start, dude. I can't even start. As America is greater than Germany. I don't want to get into that. In the GOAT world, you have to, just like I stated earlier about titles, okay? Germany has one. America has none. Okay? So obviously they got the high ground, dude. They're better. That's it. I mean, you can't have these conversations, as I just stated, these conversations start and end with the titles, man. You got to look in the title cabinet and you see what you got. America, we got none. Germany's got one. They're better. That's it. The conversation's over. I don't want to hear about who got what players and who did who and this happened and that happened. You look at Italy's tournament cabinet. They have 2. We have none. Italy's better. You look at Germany. They have 1. We have none. They're better. You look at Greece. They have 1. We have none. They're better. That's it. Conversation's over. No other discussion needs to be had. That's it. As we got the Trap Dust Shoot is going to be deployed. Sonic says, I'm going to quit current and switch back to playing GOAT more. Come on in. Come on back. So Jordan is better than LeBron, right? Well, that's a little bit different. I do think Jordan is better than LeBron because I'm more of a Jordan timeline guy than a LeBron timeline guy. I'm not hating on LeBron at all, but I just grew up with Jordan, and LeBron's still a great player. But basketball is more of a team sport. It's a team thing, a team effort. It's not like a lot of individuals can have a great impact, but it's more of a team environment. That's it. So if it feels more of an individual thing like golf, where it's like you're by yourself, or tennis where it's just you out there. You talking titles like you say the Bulls, like the Bulls team. They're a better team than say the Hawks because they have more titles. I would agree with that logic, yeah, for sure. But you can't say Jordan because it's a team effort. But if you just want to rate the whole team, the history of the entire team, then yeah, I'd rock with that. I'd rock with that. As we got the giant rat is out on the field. Aleph is playing the Earth strategy, trying to get there, rocking Earth. So we got another disadvantageous matchup as we have Chaos Control versus Earth. It should be a good matchup for the Earth player, or excuse me, for the Chaos Control player. But apparently we don't know anything because Geisty was just taken down by Dueling High. Granted, the units kind of flowed in the right order. You know how it is. Little dust shoot duo. It sucks. Okay, it doesn't feel good, but still, that is just gonna how it goes sometimes. As Breaker is gonna be up, Breaker's looking to pop too, and we will do just that. As Breaker will reveal the Ring of Destruction, which will chain into the Gigante Rat. Get him up out of there. Let's see if there's a Book of Moon or something. And we chain it to protect the rat. Look at that. And then if you wish, you're going, and we'll lose the GK spy. So this is looking poor. As Charlie Coke is going to have to get rid of more GK spies unless there's one in hand. Perhaps. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe, is there not one in GY? No one plays one GK spy for sure. I know that as a thing. Maybe he's got one in hand. Unless he got two in hand. Let's check the deck list. That would suck. He's got two in hand. Is that confirmed? Did we get a shoot? That'd be miserable, huh? As we're summoning Sinister Serpent Gang, and we'll metamorphosis dueling as well. We'll bring out the sucking menace in defense position as we will target the giant rat. Dang. So let's see if I can find the deck list. As I stated before, the deck lists are all available in the Discord. Go to the GOAT Format Championship Europe announcement tab area, and you can see all the deck lists. They're open. You can look at them and do with them what you please. Oh yeah, he's a double spy duelist. That happens. He didn't open 3 spy. He's only playing 2. He's only playing 2 in the deck, and he could very well have opened both of them. That can't happen. So we'll have to check. We'll have to check to make sure. But Sinister Serpent is going to continue to be added back from graveyard. We'll set one, pass back on over. So now Leffy is kind of in a predicament. You weren't able to out aggress the tokens metamorphosis situation. So now you're kind of stuck in the muck. You have to figure out a way to get through this Thousand Eye Strict soon before he can start to amass more cards. You've already deployed one of your Smashing Grounds. You've already deployed one of your Book of Moons. And now you're kind of sitting here. And if this Thousand Eyes could just sit here for 4 or 5 turns, then I don't see a path to victory for you. At least in my estimation. Again, as I stated before in that Dueling High versus Geisty matchup, this Chaos Control deck, you just want to gain. And Tribe is going to be a good way to break up the play a little bit, as you will have to take a huge hit, though. You're losing your breaker and a card from hand. But you had to kind of do it to stop the bleeding as soon as possible to get back on your approach to try to beat this thing down. RN says, what is up, Goat World? It's your boy, JDZ. Yo, that's me. That's my line. Why are you stealing my line? Creature swap here is painful. No, we're going to go for second metamorphosis as a summon Serp, second metamorphosis. And then we will suck the Tribe and then run into a Mirror Force. So you are going to continue your reduction plan, basically going 1 for 1 with the Mirror Force, essentially, in that trade. Actually, 2 for 1. That's a plussing. Yeah, 'cause you paid the Metamorphosis, and that's it. And you lost 1,000 Eyes, which came from the Fusion deck. And you did claim the Tribe and the Mirror Force, so that's a good transaction for you. But we got the injection out. And now the injection is attacking into what could be that known spy, and it is Magician of Faith. So we're doing the mix-up. Magician of Faith, get back the Metamorphosis. We're mixing it up. We're mixing and matching. Boom. As we will grab the serpent back from the GY, and then we're going to go one light, one dark, and we're bringing out the Sork. Sork will banish. And let's see what we do next. Will we just vibrate, or will we continue to assault? We will go for the assault plan, as will Metamorphosis. Punish Eagle. Nope, we're going Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight, just to try to jack up your GY a little bit. No Tribe, no Gigantes, no anything. And now we got a little piece of pressure up there. I don't know how much better. No, Ryu Senshi would have been terrible. Even this guy is not even that great, because he can still get blasted by a Goblin Attack Force or something. As we'll just flip and try to continue the approach on you, as 22 and 11 gets in, leaving Alethea at nothing but 1,500. So your Mirror Force is gone. You have no protection, and you're in a compromised state, and it's looking grim. Darkblade, the Dragon Knight, is a sick looking card. I love this card too, especially the ulti one. The ulti one. I wish I would have gave it like a little bit of a background though, instead of this whatever the hell malaise that he's in there. The different types of malaises that these cards find themselves in. I wish Darkblade would have been like had like some cities or some castles or something behind it. I think that would have been pretty cool. As we're gonna smack in for 22 here. It is Mystic Storm level 2, and then 11 will get ringed up. So it's looking very, very, very bad for Alethea. Not gonna lie. As if you set your own ring, you're sitting at 69. Giggity, ring is gone. No Trinity has been deployed. And you got Snatch Steal. This might be good enough. Is it good enough? How many scapegoats? One scapegoat has been played, and we're going to RB the Snatch Steal right there, which I think is dangerous, man. You got to just play that RB sooner, I think. Especially no cards in hand, that's a dangerous game, because you got a second book, you feel sick to your stomach if he keeps that damn Dark Blade. But looks like this is going to be a GG type scenario, and that will pretty much end that. Yo. Shouldn't Alethea use Lily effect first before card added from grave? Unless, no, you add Lily's effect activates in the damage step. So the monster would have to be flipped. Flip happens. Flip does its thing, and then you get to boost on it or whatnot. Dang. Translator. We got a Hattis Daiganzi Zitin 2 Spy off der Hand Name Ich an. And then we respond with So why gestern num nern it was besser das Hirn Eigenschlattet Hoff ich kann das Level Jeset halten. See, I'm crushing this, by the way. Can I get a translator? He's saying that in chat. He's saying that. Yes, it is 6 a.m. right now, currently. It is 6 a.m. It is currently. If this was Tagalog, I'd be crushing. But this is German. I got nothing. Somebody give me a translator. What are they saying here? Alethea called him a sacker, and Charlie responded with some curse words and called him a, okay. He's telling him to get good, lucker noob. Is that what they're saying? Let's translate. I'm gonna throw this into the Google Translator here on the side. Boom, copy. I got two monitors over here now. I'm two monitor pimping, so I can give you guys that full ground truth of what's happening. All right. So I can give you guys the ground truth, man, of what's happening. Where is that? Command V. Oh, he's just asking about the same thing, about the spy. You had second spy the whole time? He's like, yes. Dang. Okay. As Alethea will start with the trap dust shoot. Best start in the game. Set it. There's no response. There's nothing you can do. You just have to take it. Can't play around it. You can't build around it. You can't do anything. You just gotta literally take it. So miserable. I guess you can play a deck with no monsters. Just side out all your monsters, dude. That'll be funny as hell. You should do that. We should do that. You should go second, like win a game, go second, and just take out all your monsters, dude. And just see what happens. And just play with like a token deck or something. I don't know. I don't know how to win with no monsters, but I think the comedy of playing a 15 monster deck, winning a game, and then going into game 3 with 0 monsters in your deck seems funny as hell. And your opponent plays Trap Does Shoot, and it just never it never resolves. That's peak dueling right there. Speed burn, no mons. That would be so funny. As we got a set mon now, and now we have a Delinquent Duo being deployed. So this is not what Alethea wants to see. Trap Does Shoot is what you definitely want to see. Delinquent Duo is the last thing you want to see. How's the rounds going? They're going great. They're going great. We're in the top 4 currently right now. We're doing 2 feature matches for the top 4, and then we're going to have the championship. And then we're going to do another feature match for 3rd place, and then we're going to play the championship. Scream chat is not working. Let me fix this. I think it's because I was jumping around too much, doing too much on the side. This thing is fickle as hell. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. I figured out once I open up too many monitors, there are too many screens, it'll cause it to stop working. It's a bitch, dude. As Injection Fairy Lily will just pump in 3,400. Man, I'm telling you right now, out of all the feelings in this format, I'm quickly learning that Injection Fairy Lily getting in for 3,400 is one of the better ones. I'm starting to put this card in so many other decks now, because when that thing can hit, it feels so good, especially when your life points are higher. Man, oh man, it feels good. That's a good feeling. Keeps you playing. That's one of those things that keeps you playing. All right, here we go. Chat box. Let's close this out and I'll refresh it. And it should work. Boom. And we'll turn it back on. Boom. And we're cooking. We are fucking cooking, dude. We are fucking cooking. Dude. Here we go. Man, we're cooking. All right, somebody got to say something. And then it might pop back up. Nope. No, it's not. Hold up. Now we go. You probably could sneak Lily into anything without Solemn. I've been watching a lot of Italian duelists, Nate Dogg, and they play Lily with creature swap, and I'm addicted to it. It has taken over. It has taken over my. I don't know. I like it. I like it. You send them a token and send them 34, especially when they're cooking you, especially when you're getting cooked, and you're like, damn, I'm getting cooked. Oh man, I just topped creature swap. I got a token left. They got Sork, BLS. They got BLS, Sork, Spy, Flip to Koichi. They got Mitsukiyomi looped out of there. But if you look at their hitbox, they only have 3,100. You slip that little creature swap in there, slip them a 34 direct, and you're gone, dude. So good. So good. Yo, what is up, JDZ? I appreciate everything you do for the community. Yo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being a part of this community, man. And I thank you for watching the stream. And I thank everyone for being here. Shout out to all of you. Please continue to like the stream. If you appreciate the effort that we're putting in for GOAT World, what we're doing on for GOAT, just continue to show support by liking the stream, joining the Discord, and participating in the tournaments. If you want to really, really, really show your help, join the Patreon and play in the tournaments, because that is all that funding is how we're able to generate the prize pools that we have for these things. All the Patreon money that we generate through the Patreon system gets flooded back into the GOAT World, and it funds the entire operation. So come on in and show your support. Subscribe to the channel, like the streams, like the videos, watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? If you're really, really, really dedicated to the cause, watch some ads on the videos. You know what I'm saying? Because that's also money that is generated to help fund the operation. Because Ghost is good, and we want it to be maintained and sustained. And anytime you want to maintain and sustain something, especially in these grassroots type things, it's going to require, financial support. Unfortunately, and nothing in this world is free. Everything costs. And I'm not taking a profit. I'm not taking a cut. The staff, we're not taking payment. I would like to see a world someday where I could at least, hey, staff, thanks for the support. Here's Here's $40. Here's $50 for whatever, something like that. That I could give to the staff, and maybe that might encourage more people to play. But right now, we just financially can't support it. Maybe someday it'll happen. Let's get some sponsorship up and go. Where I got one. We got one sponsor, whether they know it or not. I'm claiming them as a sponsor. I don't know if they agreed to that. Decked Out. Shout out to Decked Out. Decked Out sleeves. Sent me these sleeves. Decked Out. JDZ10 at deckedout.com. Decked Out accessories. Read that. Put my readers on. There we go. Yeah, Decked Out accessories. Deckedoutacc.com. Check them out. Do you get any revenue from MetaMats? Absolutely not. They give us a slight discount on some of the mats, but there's no like payment or anything like that. There's no cash coming in. Maybe someday. We just got to get bigger, man. I think if we can continue to grow, like it's just going to take numbers. We have to make like I don't know, man. Like our streams are doing well, our tournaments are doing well, our videos are doing well, but I think it's going to require, like I'll be on YouTube sometimes and I'll accidentally jump into a live stream or something, and it'll be like, just a lady playing with goo or something, and it'll be like 10,000 people in there watching it. And that's how you get ads. You got to have lots of numbers, man. It's all a numbers game. As we got Breakers up, he's at 19. Charlie is trying to grind up, but you're sitting at 400 life points. Holy hell, you're low. You're getting to the units, though, man. You're getting to some great Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Those are some of the best ones. This graveyard's looking great. As a Chaos Control player, this never happens to me, okay? Ever. These are the best cards you want to get playing this damn deck. Usually it's going to be a bunch of just disjointed ass fucking scapegoats. The graveyard is looking hideous usually, most of the time. Your graveyard's looking way better than Alefia's, but he still got you in a pincer, though. You have to be extremely careful with that 400 life points. As we're going to smack into the set, it is going to be the Giant Rat. So Giant Rat is running out of great targets, as we're going to think about what we're going to grab here. And we're going to go ahead and add another Giant Rat just in attack position, as you got 2 set back row to get through. Have you deployed your Heavy Storm yet? Heavy Storm is still outstanding. A freaking smashing ground in a Heavy Storm, and you're gone, dude. You're cooking. You're out of here. Smashing ground, and potentially you're going to be gone. But we got no scapegoats down here, so you're going to have to chomp. We know Alefia is playing that one Renegade freaking Gakugiri Panda as well. That's just sitting in the side deck. You know that bad boy is in there. And there's the Heavy Storm too. Holy hell. We're going to play the scapegoats. Maybe we get that Panda sighting right now. We're clearly up out of here, dude. If he slams it right here, if he slams it, oh, he's going to get it. Shit, he can just go search for it. Duh. I'm bad. Just go grab his ass out of there, and then he can get it. So, and that was another thing. He was having this discussion in the Discord. Like, oh, which one is better versus Control? Panda. And we're just going to attack into the damn breaker, and that's going to be a GG. That is going to be a GG, and we're getting on to a game number 3. Good grief, that Panda's looking good. Panda with the rats, dude. Just search and smack, and we'll get the hell up out of there. Damn, as we're going to a game 3. Misplay by Charlie. No way your chain goes there. I didn't want to say that. I rarely ever call people's plays misplays in this booth, because I just don't feel like I have to. I don't feel it's my place, man. I let people do their thing. They're the people on the scene. I feel like they have the most information. I let them do their thing. But I would 1,000% agree with you. I would have that deck list up and available, and I would think what my adversary is going to do to me when we play in this match. And I would look at that damn Panda, and I would even consider taking some of them damn goats out of there completely. Not even going to lie to you. I'm not getting panded. You're not going to panda me, big dog. It ain't going to happen. I see that Heavy Storm. I'll see the tea leaves, and I'm getting them things right into the graveyard. And I'm going to rock and roll with this breaker, and we're going to vibrate immensely there. Full Trinity from Chaos Control loses Earth aggro. That's miserable, dude. Splev, baby. Splev. Big Splev. Big Splev. That's misery incarnate, dude. Yeah. Lily's in GY. I'm not. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It ain't gonna happen. I'll let him. I'll lose. I'll lose with that breaker in attack position. I'll lose getting plussed on those two cards, and I'll get another turn. Hopefully, hope for the best. Yeah. Mm. As we're going to go ahead and reveal scapegoats here early, as we'll smack into one of those bad boys, as Alethea got him down, and we'll play the pot of greed as well in the second main phase. No, Lily. I'm saying Lily was in the graveyard. It was Lily was gone. I'm sorry, I didn't read. Marcus, yo, what's up? How you doing? Lily was not in the deck. Lily had already been deployed and did 34 direct already, and it was already accounted for in the GY and Exile Force as well. It was a mess. It was a mess as we're thinking here. So we got 6 now. Staring down Alethea's DD Warrior Lady. No support. We'll just continue to set. And now you're hoping to cash these things in because you had a really, really good start last time. And when you start full trend, and when you play all your best units, you gotta walk away with the dub. You don't want to leave those on the table. And we are talking about that earlier. Those are the matches that I think you have to claim victory for. In this GOAT world, we understand how the game is played. When you get the better cards, you need to, and here he's back on your ass again. Holy hell, he's back at it. He's back at it again. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh, and we're going to see if this gets in. Maybe he got a battle trap now. And we will play Sakuretsu Armor. But we will continue to also get the token spell. So now your Panda has been accounted for, and Nobuna Crossout is going to be deployed in the second main phase. Magician of Faith had no units to grab. So, he had the scapegoats we could have gotten. But I don't know how good that would have been, honestly. And this Panda's looking good, man. I might have to start playing Panda on the Earth. Wangu's time might be up, dude. Panda, this might be the year of the Panda. The year of the Tiger might be out. The year of the Panda might be in. That's looking great. Just the damage output. As we're going to bring out the rat again, and we're continuing to assault. Maybe Mirror Force. Mirror Force is very strong. Mirror Force is very, very strong. As you had to play into it, you lost 2 mons, got plussed up vigorously there, and now you got Kaiku. You're back in the driver's seat. Holy hell! Just like that, that Kaiku came down so quickly, and this might be a backbreaker here. Almost. We'll see. As you got 4 cards in hand, you still got plays. You got the goblins who can easily answer these Kaiku to Ghost Destroyer, bumping coconuts on the ball bean, shaking menace, get him in the GY. And now you're sitting here with this damn goblins and this metamorphosis. Can't play it. Not right now. Not like this. Metamorphosis is a backbreaker. That's clean 1,000 eyes with 2,300. I hate goblins in this match. Holy snap. As we're thinking here. But maybe Alethea's got a plan for the goblin takeover. I really, really don't like goblins versus chaos versus the goats. I don't know. Maybe reduce it a little bit. But you have to be able to get the damn Kaiku out of here too, so your earth plays can continue to go through. I don't think he has meta, to be honest. I think he would have slammed it. I think he had a couple turns to get it after that Mirror Force. Because he played Mirror Force, he had a draw, summon Kaiku, and he had another draw. So he had 2 chances to get to it, and he played at I don't know how many he plays in there. I have to check the decks again. I think he only has 2 in there, so maybe not. There's a low chance that you get to it. As we got the goblins up, and level 2 is going to continue the pressure hitting into the Sinister Serpent. You're still holding 4. You find a trap card, spell card, pass back on over. The video of you with the goblin's helmet and club was hilarious. That was fun. That was a really fun video with Raulnock as he told the story of Earth Aggro. Go check that video out. It's on the channel if you haven't seen it. I enjoyed it during Earth Week. I think that was good. I want to do more dedicated weeks, especially to very lesser played strategies or strategies I think that could be viable, as Tribe is mega powered here as well. We're going to think about it as you're getting a plussing value as you're kicking for 2 and his Serpent too. That's a huge try, and he's got a body as well, so that's 16, and it will connect in cleanly. So you're sitting at 4,600. This is looking good. If you can get to a snatch, injection situation, or just Rhoda for DD assailant could be pretty chill. And we're gonna go DD assailant and blast into the tribe infecting virus, and you're still going 1-for-1. You haven't lost too much momentum yet, as you're only down a card. No, you're actually tied up. Sinister Serpent's plusing like crazy, but you're still not out of it yet if you're Alephia. But this thing is going to continue to rage on, as if a creature swap. No, we're going Metamorphosis again. I really don't like summon Metamorphosis gang. I like to set Metamorphosis gang, because I think stuff can go wrong. You keep summoning that damn Sinister Serpent. But that's just going to be on me. As we're going to smack in with 17. And this Shifty says he needs Wangu. This is a situation where Wangu might have been a little bit better than the Gakugere Panda. Not going to lie. Because he's popping off with his Thousand Eyes Restrict. And this game might be coming to an unwinnable type situation soon if we don't make something happen. Got to get to the units. Yeah, you got to get in to the units, as we'll set one in the face of Thousand Eyes Restrict. Pass it back on over. We're in the first main phase. We keep getting that servant back. Every time he adds it, I'm just like, man, this guy's smiling at me. We're going in for 17. It is going to be that GK spy. So you're plussing here if you got another one. You'll take the 300, and maybe you double spy dueling in hand. Hate to see it. If you're left, you don't have a spy to grab. We'll set another. Pass it back. Now we're kind of able to stall up a little bit. Earth has some potential, just needs some good minds to break it. I think if the best players in the game were dedicated like as much time to playing Earth or other strategies as they do to playing Turbo, I guarantee you there could be something there that is like a meta threat. But it's going to be what it is. As we're going to bring out the Sork, we're banishing the GK spy, and now we're hitting into the second obvious GK spy. We'll take another 300 damage in the process, but Alephia needs to get to his own tribe infecting virus here stat, or I think the duel is going to come to a position to where you just cannot recover, as you need to get some more quality units sooner than later, as Thousand Eyes and Sork, deadly lethal combination. It is not looking good for the blue corner player at all. This matchup seems very bad. Running into Chaos Control this late in the tournament, because Earth, you want to play against Turbo. Let's be real. You don't want to play against Scapegoats. You want to play against Turbo. You want to play against Warriors, and you do get to the tribe infecting virus. And let's see if this is good enough. And we'll kick the Dust Tornado, just kind of blow up the board a little bit. Do you have I don't know if Premature Barrel is even good anymore. Maybe it might be. As we'll attack into the set, it is the Kinetic Soldier, so that's going to be 200 damage off. Good thing it's a tribe and not a DD Assailant or somebody. And this is looking rough, man. You're down way too many cards, and you got to kick another one. You're kicking Royal Decree. You just kick your whole hand, and no, you won't kick your whole hand. You're down significant with no Thunder Dragons either. So these are all legitimate units, as you're going to go for another summon meta gang situation. As Thousand Eyes hits the field. And then we're going to be 16 in. Yeah, summon meta. I'm not feeling it, dude. I'm not feeling it. If he goes summon meta, he freaking rings. But if you're ringing on a serpent, that's fine, I guess. But I don't know what can go wrong. It just doesn't feel like heads up cash money dueling. As we're going to exile the Thousand Eyes Restrict, so Alephia is still alive technically, but this is looking so rough. Dang, we're looking so rough. As Serpent is actually looking like you can even start applying a little bit of pressure, as we're going to send in GK Spy for what could be the end of the duel, and that will end it, as Alephia goes down to Charlie Koch, who is moving on to the finals. Shout out to Osnabrück. Shout out to Germany. GG. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to Osnabrück. Shout out to finding some new duels out here. You're making it to the finals on Chaos Control. Oh my God, we thought it was gone. We thought it was gone. You thought it was gone, but it is not. So we're going to bring up feature match number 2, as Charlie Koch is hanging out in the waiting room. We're going to fire up the feature match number 2. We got Dueling High. We got who else? Where is Dueling High? Are you in the booth? Are you in the building? Get out there and get your game on. Charlie Coke on Chaos Control versus. All right, let's see. They should be hosting up soon. Let me. Screen is glitching. How about now? Is it still doing it? Is it still glitching? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if it is or not. I'm gonna hop into the Discord real quick to see if I can get the matches going, as we have our second feature match. Yo, thank you. Looks fine. I appreciate it. Okay, I need to know that. Pikatron, Dueling High. Let's duel. All right. As Dueling High is hosting up. Dueling High is hosting up versus Pikatron. Where'd he go? I just saw him. And they're in. And they're in. They're in. They're in their like swimwear. Asuna is taking over. It's taking over the 9-9 into the 2000. I'm looking forward to a good duel as Pikatron versus Dueling High. So we have the Chaos Warrior strategy versus the Standard Warrior strategy as blue corners Dueling High. Pikatron locked in and engaged, and it's time to duel. Man, oh man. Oh man. This is still round number 2. This is still the semifinals. So the winner of this match will go into play against Charlie Coke. I don't know much about Charlie Coke, but they are playing Chaos Control, and they're bringing it back. Okay, Chaos Control is back in a major way, it appears. As we're going to go ahead and bring out the Breaker. Breaker gets a easy early plus and smack in for 1600. And then let's see what we do here. We'll just set another and pass. I meant to pull the deck list up, but I'm just not fast enough. But as always, these guys will go ahead and check out the as I stated before, all these deck lists are available in the Discord. Go out and check them out, and we can see it. But I have Pikatron's deck over here pulled up on my second monitor. Open in browser, boom, and I'll pull up Dueling Highs as well, so I can just kind of see what they're cooking, make some references or whatnot. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right. I like this Chaos Warrior deck. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing this Chaos Warrior deck too. Nate Dogg can attest. He's seen my Chaos Warrior deck. It looks a little bit similar to what Pikatron is playing. Card there off, whatnot. Looks pretty good. Looks nice. I enjoy it as we're going to continue to summon the Sengen and just try to get to the beats. It seems, get that Sengen in rotation, and we're going to get a main game 1. Nobleman to cross out is going to resolve. I hate setting game 1s, but it's going to be like that sometime, and the beats are going to continue to flow in as Breaker and Sengen in harmony are going to connect. Now, Dueling High is less than half health already, as this game is going by a little bit quicker than the games we've seen before, as Breaker is going to fall under the effects of Snatch Steel. And we're going to ponder here. No Dust Tornado, no Book of Moon, no MST. We'll smack into the Sengen. We'll take 6, and let's see what the search is going to be. You don't have a Tsukiyomi to grab. You do have Serpent, though. And you also have some Tomato, Sengen. Reaper. Cool. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. As we're going to go ahead and add that Reaper to hand. And maybe this could be an infinite heal cheat code, as you got the Snatch Steel giving you 1,000 life points each time. So basically you got plus 600 or plus 400 on that attack. And a search. Back to the chat. And we're going to pro set the Heavy Storm here coming in for Pikatron. And you give up the Mind Con. And you lose the Nobleman of Crossout. You get your Breaker back. And we got Reaper. We're coming into the hand. If you knew that play was coming, you probably could even search for Don's Alug there. Did the same thing. Do a little bit more damage. As you're going to get the... Oh, my goodness. You're getting hit the BLS as well. That's rough. As you're sitting at 1,900. Reaper, sturdy body on the field. Breaker, you're going to have to exile, do 700, pop the Breaker to live, it seems. Pop the Reaper, pop the Breaker. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. because that would just be an imminent death. As just set a couple cards just to bypass Reaper's ability. Yeah, I think Don would have looked a little bit better, just maybe not marginally better. As we're going to go ahead and play horrible reinforcements of the army. Hate this artwork there. Grab the Blade Knight, TT or bust. It seems if you're going to go Grace with Charity here too. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So I gotta do a little bit of calculation real quick. And we're gonna play. We're gonna send the great. What did he kick? He kicked out the Blade, and we're summoning chaos into this spot. BLS is out. Okay. Okay. We're summoning BLS in here. And now we're thinking here in the first main phase, you're going to swing in with 3 Thou Wow. And that's just going to get Sakuretsu. That's, man, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that. Maybe we got some Call of the Haunted. Maybe we got some premature burial type situation happening here. I'm not feeling it. I just wrote it for Blade or just summon this guy. Wrote it for Blade and summon Blade. And attack with Blade. And you're chilling. And now you got this breaker up. And now your position is invulnerable again. Now you can plus. I hate that. I hate the whole thing. I hate everything that just happened. I'm not gonna lie. Just summon the Blade Knight and attack with him. That's what he do. That's what you pay the guy for. That's why he gets the big bucks. That's why he's in the deck, because he has attack. Sakuretsu's that, and now your BLS is looking so clean. Coming in, you got Kaiku too. As we're gonna go exile. Yeah, this Spirit Reaper had it been Don Zalug as well, man. He won this thing a couple times. And we're gonna go for another one. We're just gonna keep sending bodies in. GG1. We're going to send bodies in. Are you allowed to swap to another artwork for cards like Rhoda mid-tournament, or is that illegal? I would say this. If you have the Rhoda that Pikatron is playing and you switch to the regular Rhoda mid-tournament, very legal. Okay, I would be fine with that. But if you have regular Rhoda and you switch it to this one, banned and DQ'd from the tournament immediately. Get out of here. You're gone. I think that's how we should handle that one, if I'm being honest. If you're switching from bad to good, acceptable, good to bad, immediate band. All right. $10 plus 15 plus 25. All right, that's what it was. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what it was. Cool. As we're going to summon the Zombira the Dark. Run a mismatch is immediate lifetime ban. Yeah, you're just DQ'd from all tournaments if you're just running like one of each. If you got the Chibi Rhoda and you got whatever the hell this Sky Striker Rhoda thing is, your ass is out of here. You're just gonna be kicked out. Wait, hold up. He added. Whoa. Wait. Pause. Catch. I'm sorry. I was looking at I was doing some calculations. Online. Pause. Halt the game. We got the judge. Splev, get your ass in here. You're the judge. Get in there and pause this game. Now I gotta type. Stop. Pikatron. Dueling High. Halt. Everyone. Freeze. Freeze in place. We got a situation. Did he fix it? Oh, they fixed it. Okay, never mind. My bad. We good. I overreact. Okay. False alarm. We carry on. Hey, there's a little lag. Okay, there's a little bit of latency. Not a lot. but there's a little bit between what you guys say, what I see, and what happens. I'm in the future slightly. So if you're catching it, it's already late. So I got to act extra fast to get it caught up to what is happening in real time. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I got to do. I was going to get Graceful Charity. It's going to kick the Sakuretsu armor. We're kicking the Missile Sword level 2. We're summoning Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, and then we're getting blasted by Torrential Tribute. Hate to see it. Torrential Tribute is going to make a big splash there. We'll set another, pass it back on over to Pikatron. And who got Pikatron? Pikatron versus Charlie Coke, dueling high in the finals. Who picked dueling high versus Charlie Coke? Who picked Pikatron versus Charlie Coke? Let me know. Let me see your score sheet. Send it in. Send it in. After we determine who's going to be the third place winner, I will do the raffle before the final start. So make sure if you participated in the raffle yesterday, you go ahead and stick around, because after the next match, I'm going to identify who's going to be the winner, and we'll get that. Will you stream? Yes, I would like to stream the third place match, and then we'll do the finals as the final thing. So after this match, whoever loses this match, stick around. You're going to be playing against Alephia. I believe Alephia is going to have to participate for that third place, because we have 3 invites going out today. So whoever wins that match will get the invite, and you're going to get 15% of the prize pool that was for this tournament. So the third place person is getting the mat. The third place person is getting 15%. The fourth place person is getting 10% of 250. So mathematics, $25. Thank you for. I mean, it's not much, okay? We're not a rich organization. Maybe someday fourth place is going to get you $25,000, okay? Maybe. Not right now. At some point we can get to that point. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible, as Dueling High is getting to the absolute units right now. $5 per hour. It might cost more to ship the mat to EU. It will cost more, 100%. It will cost more than the prize associated to ship. Shipping is absurd. Have you guys shipped anything lately? It is not cheap, okay? It is very expensive. So shipping the mat to I personally, I mean, if I had to call, I would want Dueling High to just go ahead and win, because I'm gonna have to ship these things all over to Europe anyway. So that's 3 mats. At least 2 of them are going to Europe, 100% right away. Maybe Dueling High already has the mat, so he doesn't get one, and that's just money I can just send over, and that's much easier. Ship it via horseback on the Pony Express. They'll never get there. Maybe we need like teleportation or drones or something. Yeah, how you got a submarine? You got to get on a boat with sails and shit, like one of those vessels. Put on a vessel. We're going on a vessel. It's tough, man. It's tough. But we're gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna put in a series of tubes of underground tubes, as we're gonna summon the beautiful head huntress, aka Tribe Infected Virus, without an effect to use. We're going to enter into that first, still in main phase. We're just trying to attack the set, just trying to get our challenge on, and it will be that GK spy. It is the GK spy, as it will go ahead and just declare Tribe's effect. We'll kick the last card in hand, which is the Sinister Serpent, and we'll pass here. Open board. Dueling High, holding 5. You're up 2, which is great, as Dust Tornado is going to deploy, hit the Sakuretsu armor, and then we're going to hit reinforcements of the army. Also terrible art. Both of these duels are playing the worst. Oh my god, just play regular Rhoda, dude. Why y'all gotta troll me specifically? As we're gonna bring out Blade, and Blade's gonna get ringed up here. Ring for 2,000. And this is, I mean, there's been worse spots. This is a terrible spot, but there's been worse spots that people have pulled victory from. If you're Pikatron, you're down 1. You got this Tribe, but he's got that 1600 bod on the field. You got some back rows over there, and Dueling High has played all of his best units. And your best units are still to come, as we're going to make the main phase 2 chaos play, get rid of the tribe infecting virus, and now you're on the top deck. So now you need to get some of your quality units, some of your best units. Exile Force is a decent unit. Maybe this might incur a solemn judgment, and it will. Snap it at 25 right away, and you're cooked. So now you have one opportunity to draw Ring of Destruction that does not exist, and you cannot, as 3,000 and 1,900 are going to drop you all the way down to 200. Snatch Steel off the top, and you are Yugimoto himself. Can you get to it? And you can. You got Chaos. You got Sork. You got BLS. You got Snatch. You got a set card. And you got Breaker on the field. And you got a T set. And you're about to get, unless it's Threatening Roar, like, I don't think you can win, as we're just going to attack him. He's playing with the confidence of a second Solemn Judgment, and this game might be over as hell. As 3,000 is going to absolutely end it. BLS does that. The Ender of Worlds, the crusher of games. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. And we're going to continue to move on. Why not just pop? Man, that is just showing. I don't know. I don't know. I think pop is correct. I think pop is the play. I think you just pop. There's really no reason not to pop. But I don't know. He felt otherwise. Oh man. Now I think that was clearly a solemn judgment that was down there, and maybe this Pikachu. I can't remember. I know one. Let me look at the decks. I got the decks right here in front of my fucking face. I can look at it and see. No. So there was one of the Chaos Warrior decks that sided into Goats. I believe it was Ice Phoenix's deck, and that maybe he got it mixed up there. Maybe he thought it was Goats and didn't want to pop and just wanted to, if it maybe thought, got the two. They're very similar decks. Ice Phoenix's deck and Pikatron's deck as a Chaos Warrior deck, but Ice Phoenix has the ability to side into Scapegoats. So maybe he was like, oh, if I pop, it's just going to be Scapegoats, and I could just try to attack through them, make them reveal, and then pop something else later, maybe. But still, I think he just pop and get it done. He's going to play him anyway. He's knocking on death's door. You got to play him to live. So, I don't know. Back to the chat. Has USA ever won Worlds? Shifty, they have not, and you know this. Why you got to rub it in, all right? The American continent, the American country, the country of the United States has never won a Go for Met World Championship, okay? And you know this. And you know how it makes me feel. Why you got to bring that up? We just had a conversation about this. You know that they haven't. You know we haven't got one yet. Dang. Has EU ever won a GOAT format? EU. Damn. Gunshots, dude. Damn. Actually, I think they might have. I have to look up all the GOAT format EUs. I think there might have been a European in there. I know P-Tran won one. I know Ant won one. I think there might have been. There might have been one. But the World Championship, that just always has eluded us, man. And we're gonna get there someday. It'll happen. Soon, hopefully. We'll make it happen. Gustavo S is looking very presidential, JDZ. I would vote for you, man. GOAT president. Let's go. I don't think I would run. As your president. Oh, it's so stupid. I can't be a freaking president. I can't do it. As we're Rhoda Gang into the different dimension warrior lady, we're going to get 100 damage, and we're getting that tomato all the way up out of there. Well, we're lagging here a bit. We're lagging. Yeah, the world champion that we have the very first world champion that we had in 2005, which I count, is from Greece. The first in 2005, the world champion during GOAT format was from Greece. Then we had in 20 when we started this back up in 2020, Ric Flair won the first one that we had in 2020 as a Italian, and then 2021 we had Delinquent come in and won. He is from Germany, and then in 2022 we had Dingo Sig. He's from France. And then in 2023, the recent, current, and reigning world champion we have is Ludovico Rizzo. He's also from Italy. We just never, it's never been an American. It just hasn't happened. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. It just hasn't happened. Hopefully, we can change that. And it's going to be either I'm going to be sad again or we're going to, Shifty got second. Oh, yeah, Shifty, he's not, yeah, Shifty got second from the UK, representing UK. So yeah, we're down bad, man. We're down horrendous over here. But it's all good though. This is the year. This year is our year. As Dueling High is he's still alive and well, and still can represent America in the Go Format European Championship. This is not over. As Pikatron is trying to, I'm not sure where Pikatron is from. I'm trying to make sure Pikatron is not, and does anyone know Pikatron? I'm trying to make sure Pikatron is not an alternate account. You're going to have to identify yourself in order to claim your prizes. So if you are an alternate account, good for you. Good for you. But who knows Pikatron? Who has, I think I've seen Pikatron play in some Friday. Pikatron has been on the scene, but I think Pikatron still could very well be an alternate account or something. I have theories, I have ideas, but I don't. If they're not, I don't want to disrespect them like that. But we're going to see as we're going to play the Book of Moon on the Breaker, the Magical Warrior, and then Dust Tornado on the set. So Dueling High got the strong established on Byra the Dark. We are going to check the GY real quick. We got no light, no dark setup just yet. Bruce says, I used to duel Ric Flair all the time on Go Format Discord Rated Ladder. He bested me a majority of the games. Too bad I don't see him anymore. I think he retired. I think he moved on. To do other things. And that is to be expected. I mean, you can't be expected to play this format forever. You will eventually get fatigued. You will get burned out if you're just grinding hard competitive games all the time. It'll take it out. You'll lose it. So maybe it'll come back at some day, but maybe. It might be a Taz alt. Is that true? This Taz did play some Chaos Warriors back in the day. I remember seeing him in the time that they spent in the War League, but I don't think Taz would load up this Rota. I really don't. This is something very specific that someone is doing to troll the program. But we'll see. We'll see. If it is, I don't know, man. But we just don't allow alts to be played for a series of reasons, and you're gonna have to identify yourself to receive your prizes. That's just how it is, man. So we will discuss. We'll find out. I'll have a conversation with this duelist. We'll reach out. We'll get this thing sorted. As we're gonna go ahead and card D here, and card D blows up the BLS. This thing might be unwinnable. As huge card D is going to be deployed. Abyss Soldier is going to be deployed. Marcus, it's not a Taz alt. Who do you know? Does anyone know who Pikatron is? Has anyone had a conversation with? I think it's Chris Pateo alt account. I don't think so. I don't think Chris Pateo would play this deck. I don't think he would. And we're gonna hit Delinquent Duo as well. Yeah, this is just go ahead and just start playing the sad song. It's been a long day. And BLS is going to do that to you sometimes. He's out there. I mean, the game is not absolutely over, but it's 100% over. Like, it's done. You got no BLS to come back. If you had a BLS to snap back with, Snatch Steal could just do it for you if you can gamble hard enough. But your hitbox is wide open. I think it might be Ace. It might be Ace, or it could be, hey, we get to the Snatch Steal. How the hell did you do that? We got to it. What? Did he just program Snatch Steal? Did he just hack into the mainframe and just upload a Snatch Steal right there? Because that's crazy. It definitely could be It could be Ace. It could be Funky. One of those type things. It could be because Funky's a good player, but he's definitely banned. It could be. It could be. The Nano. Nano has played a deck very similar to this, and he's also banned. As we're going to hit in for 2,000 as Snatch Steal. This is crazy. This is crazy talk. If this works, this is literally insanity. We gain 1,000 Lightning Vortex from the back row, and that's going to be enough to blow up and then BLS is going to be premature, and that is going to be a GG. Well, you had it. You went the distance. Dude. And you did not make it, as we got Pikatron versus Charlie Coke are going to be in the finals. Pikatron and Charlie Coke, as the last American warrior, is going to fall down. Dueling High made it to 4th place, which is not bad. You did make it to the money portion, and you will have to do another rematch. Or you have to play another 3rd place finish with Alethea. So let's tune in and let's see what's happening there. As we are going to be locked in and engaged for a 4th place showdown. 3rd place showdown. Pikatron. We're going to find out who that duelist is. And if it is someone that is banned, then that's unfortunate. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. As let's go ahead and get Alethea. If Alethea is still around, unless one of these duelists wants to just concede, if they just want to quit and not play for 3rd place and just take their winnings as it is. But we'll go ahead and get those playing here now, and we can start that, and then we'll get Pikatron and we'll get Pikatron and Dueling High and Alethea to play. All right, so I bricked one of these 3. I bricked 1 and 3. It happened. It does happen, man. But you still have an opportunity. To continue on. You can get 3rd place. You got to play for it right now, though. We're not doing any tomorrows, no later on. You have to play literally right now. You versus Alethea. Loser will get 10%. Winner will get 15%. And the mat. Okay? So you guys are actually, since you guys both are matted duelists, well, I think Alethea is not a matted duelist. Alethea does not have a mat already. So technically, you're playing for $75 plus 15% of the prize pool if you win, because you already have the mat and you can technically get cashed out for your 2nd mat. Alethea still does not have a mat, so he would have to be playing for the mat and that invitation that is up for grabs right here. So you guys this is still stakes. So I would continue to shake off the tilt you may have and continue to play on. Who's the banned users? Right now we have Funky did get banned, and Ace and Funky, they're the same person. They got banned, and the Nano got banned. So they are currently not allowed to participate in Go format dueling activities. So what people are tempted to do would just be, because people want to play. I mean, I can't. It's an addiction, man. It's something that you want to do and you want to compete, and it's something that you're good at and something that you enjoy. So this is round 3. This is 3rd place. So you want to play, and if you're banned, you can't. So people like to make up fake accounts and fake stuff and try to continue to play. And it sucks when it happens because it kind of makes the game stupid. I don't really want to talk about too much of the negative stuff on the stream. You know, it makes us seem dumb, you know, when we talk about banning people, because that's one of my least favorite things to do, is to ban people and kick people out and moderate and all this kind of stuff. But people break the rules, man. We have very specific rules, as we're going to go ahead and dox a little card there. We have very specific rules that you have to follow to participate in our game, and if you can't follow them, then you get banned. As we're going to hit the DD Warrior is going to banish Giant Rat. Brian says, why were they banned? They're banned for breaking the rules. We have a lot of rules. Go into the goformat.com Discord. We have several rules and things of that sort. If you break those rules, you will get banned. And if you break some of those rules, you're going to get banned. That's how it is. And they broke the rules. As we're going to go ahead and hit the delinquent duo. No, not in top 8. I'm saying in this event there are accounts. There is one account that I'm always not sussed out, but I'm always on the hunt for who is an alt, who is an alternate account. Playing on an alternate account is highly illegal. Okay, it is a bannable offense if it is proven that it's done with malice and ban evading. You can it's not authorized. So I'm saying that it's a possibility that usually if a player comes in and no one knows who they are and they don't really have a relationship with anyone else in the community, they just kind of in and they don't talk to anyone, there's a high chance that that person could be an alt, especially when they're playing at a very high level. It's not very common. It's not very common that a player comes in that no one knows, that plays very well and has success. It's very rare that that happens. It does happen, but it's very rare. Typically, when those things do happen, it's probably because that person is an alternate account. Probably. Just like Gulags, a lot of people thought Gulag. I personally also thought you were an alt for a while there, Gulags, because I didn't know you. I know basically everyone that's on the scene. I'm in all the discords and I'm always talking to everyone. So I know everyone, and I didn't know you. And you came in and you had immediate success. So I was like, this person might be an alt. And you're also playing a deck that other people have played in the past that have gotten banned. That's why it's now that I've gotten to know you and other people have vouched for you. Hey, I've met this person before. I've seen this person before. I know where they live. I've talked to them. We've met in person. This is a real person. I'm like, okay, I trust this person who's already been vetted as well. It's a whole vetting thing. It's vetting. It's like, oh, who knows this guy? Everybody knows somebody. No one is alone in this world. Like if I look at Zogler, I'm like, hey, who knows Zogler? You can get 10 people to say, hey, I met Zogler. We know each other. Here's a picture of him. We've been at locals together. He comes into Discord. We talk all the time. I know this person. It's a real person. Yeah. So it's everyone knows. No one is in this community not knowing anyone. Everyone knows somebody. So if I say, hey, who knows Pikatron, and no one raises their hand, no one knows who they are, that's weird. That's a strike number 1. Oh, when did this person account? Oh, you look at when their account was created. Oh, it's created the same day that the tournament starts. That's a strike number 2. As we're gonna go big Earth mode assemble. We got Gigantes in, Goblins in, and we're really running down the numbers there. As we're sitting at 750 for Dueling High. Milo says, no one knows me. I might be a plant, but you don't play on the scene. That's probably why no one knows you. I don't recognize. What's your Dueling Book handle? What's your Dueling Book name? What's your Discord name? How many tournaments have you entered? You know, if you're an alt, if you're just an alt for the sake of being an alt, then it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Milos, TK Skeef. Yeah, I've seen that name around. I've seen you on the circuit a little bit. You could be a plant. You could be a plant. You could be an alt, but you don't want to be an alt. Being an alt is not something that you're taking pride in. As BLS is going to be out here again. Boom, 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 doing big damage. Freaking Dueling Highs BLS is doing extra duty work as we got a graceful charity here, and this is going to have to be big. You need a smashing. You need a snatch as you go 3 cards off the top. We'll lose the Dead Premature Burial. Can't do anything with it. And we'll lose the Heavy Storm. Can't do anything with that either. Did you get to the Snatch Deal? Viewing Graveyard. We'll set 1 and 2 and pass back on over to Dueling High, whose BLS is looking strong again. As we'll banish the set. We'll ring and we'll get a draw. So Leffier really wanted that dub there, but he's going to have to concede to a draw as we're going on into a repeat of game number 1. Game 2, repeating game 1. Throwback to when someone in the Greek server Facebook group thought I and Evans were the same person. I don't know. I think the whole alt. Honestly, I think the whole alt thing is super weird. I really do. I've grown to change my assessment about the alts on Dueling Book. I used to think all alts were just weird. I really did. But now I'm starting to understand, okay, alts on Dueling Book can be good. That's a good thing. But the whole alts on Discord thing, I think is very strange. I think I will never understand it. Pretending to be someone and then pretending to be someone else. just to trick people or whatever the hell you're trying to do, like catfishing or whatever. Very strange behavior, and I'll never fully understand it. But again, I'm an old man. My times have changed. Things that I never don't understand all the time aren't going to be, always the norm. So if you think it's normal and fine, then continue to do you. Continue to you. As hey yo, 10,901 subs. Let's go. Yo, thank you so much for Melissa Meyer and a Space Samurai Cowboy for subscribing. And Lino Tango has subscribed just an hour ago. Lino Tango. Thank you all for welcome you all to the Go World. Make sure you guys get into the Discord as well and play some Go format Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, it's fun. It's free. It's exciting. It's a vibe. All right, it's energy. It's magnetic. So get on in here and continue to play. As we got a Rock is going to rock Alethea there as we win the RPS as Dueling High, trying to get that third place bounty. Alethea trying to get another invitation to Go Format World Championship. Both of these duels are already invited as Dueling High is trying to get another. Alethea is trying to get another. If you don't know, the more invites you have will assist you, give you some trophy assist in the Swiss portion of the Go Format World Championship. You will have perfect tiebreakers. Whoever has the most invites will have the better tiebreaker, no matter what. If you don't like it, get more invites, okay? If you don't like it, get more invites. Whoever has the most invites, if there is someone who has 5 invites and someone has 4 invites and they're both 4-2, guess who's going to be in a better spot? It doesn't matter. You're going to be in a better spot because you have more invites. There it is. And in the World Championship, that could be the difference between taking your ass home and going long. It rewards the people who are grinding these tournaments. It rewards the people who are playing more, and it keeps the integrity of our tournaments high throughout the whole season. That's why we do that. That's why we do it. So we're going to continue to do that. I really enjoy that. As we got Breaker out, popping the swords. Where do you pay to participate in the tourneys? Is it on Discord? You pay either through the Patreon or you pay through the Discord Premium. Patreon or the Discord Premium. And you get on out there and play. Simple as it is, says JDT, will you play some major this season? I'll probably play actually play the Format Library Championship, the multi-day event that they have. It's coming up soon. I have to look at the schedule, but there's going to be a multi-day Format Library Championship. They're going to do 2 multi-day events. I'll probably play in one of those if I can. And just see what I can do. Get my duel on, get my chops on. But most of the time in the Go Format events, I can't play because I am probably going to be staffing most of the time or streaming most of the time, which is cool. I enjoy this side of the house a lot more, if I'm being completely honest. So I don't mind making that sacrifice, but I do like to play. I'll play locally. I'll play on Dueling Book quite a bit. I'll play in some of the Friday events. I will play in. I played in the mid-season showdown with the Formula Discord. I played in there with Team Spitfire. So I do get my chops up from time to time. But I just know where I'm like I said, you got to know your role, man, and try to play your role the best. I'm not in this thing to be the best player. I'm trying to support the scene and making sure to tell the stories of the best player. They can do that. You streaming an event where you play would be awesome. I'm playing in GOAT Grand Prix in Orlando. I'm going to show up there primarily as a player, and then once I succumb to my wounds or whatnot, I'll hop into the booth, provide some of that commentary for GOAT Grand Prix Orlando. I'll be out there dueling. GGP Seattle, I will not be playing. I will be 100% staff on that one. So come on out and play. That's shaping up to be a really cool event. I've put a lot of time and money into that one. So if you want to come out here and take some of my cash, please show up to Seattle. I would implore you to all do that. So it's going to be cool. As we did get to the DD Assailant, and it's going to be able to plus up on the Don Zalug as Don is hitting the GY. We're now 2 cards back, and Snatch Steel and Blade is going to be not quite enough. 37 is a lot though. As Alethea is now on his back foot, you need to get to the Breaker, the Magical Warrior, and hope that set card is fake as hell. If it's solemn, you literally cannot win. If this card is a solemn judgment, you've been shut out of the game and you cannot win. Breaker off the top, you might have a chance. Not even really though. You'll have you'll be playing. You'll continue to play. Okay, as we're going to go for it. We're going for the gusto. We're going for the gusto. Is there a world we just put this thing in defense position and just vibe? And we do have, oh, wow, so it worked. You're going to get Call of the Hunter. You're going to blow up the Gigantes. You'll take 100 damage, and then you continue to battle. You can take 300 damage, banish the Blade Knight, and now hope for no Mon off the top. Enter into the hope phase. You need Dust Tornado. Trap Dust Shoot. Just not a guy. And it bricked, so there was no guy. Now you need a guy if you're Alethea. And you are going to also not put a guy. Now Dueling High needs a guy. Race for the guy. And the guy is out. And it's Kaiku. And Kaiku will get the dub as Dueling High goes game 1 win as the draw. And now a game 1. The away fan says, really digging that needleworm mat. Sadly, a trip to Washington isn't in the cards. Nice suit. Yeah, this place is hard to get to and is very expensive to be at. Okay, so I understand people can't travel. I get that, but it's gonna be what it is, man. So no buys in this year's world. Yeah, we're not doing buys this time. There are no buys. We're not doing buys. We're doing perfect tiebreakers. No buys, but perfect tie, or not perfect ties. The more invites you get. So if you have one invite, you're going to be at a disadvantage. You better be showing up to Worlds ready to duel, because if you're tied with anyone with one invite, anyone who has more invites than you is going to automatically put you low in the game. People are going to be sad about it, but this has been put out virtually all season, and honestly, it's really not going to affect too many people. It's just like the real dogs. You know, Alvarado is going to be sitting pretty. You know, freaking Don't Copy is going to be looking good. These dogs who got a lot of invites, they're going to be what it is. I wish I had the needleworm mat too. Not as much prizes for content creators. Get out here and play. You get Janjo, you can come and grind. Come out here and get your game on and duel. You got to make it to the top 8. That's all. I think it's possible to make it, to win it. Get the needleworm, and you get the where is it at? I'm actually gonna make a video later this week to kind of talk about GGP a little bit. You got the tournament pack, ultra rare, PSA. I'm not gonna say the number. It's not rated very high. It's got terrible centering, but I got a good deal on it. So let's go into the prize pool. We got the mat, we got the needleworm, we got the deck box, we got the Galaxy tab. First and second, get one. We got the dueling bag. First place. We got the mats. We got the vibes, man. The energy. It's gonna be nice. It's from, I ordered it from online. This is from we just took the prize, literally over 100% of the prize pool. Prize of the entering fee is going into the prize pool. So there it is. As Kaiku is into the GUI. It's made from online. No sponsors, dude. This is all coming in. Yeah, I'll show the mat. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I got one right here from yesterday. As we got, oh crap, get this out of here. I think it'll be a nice event, man. I just don't, I always get like, and we're talking about this yesterday during the stream as well. and on Friday. I've been ranting about this a lot, like about how planning tournaments and running tournaments, it just gives me like a lot of anxiety, and I don't think I like. I don't think I like. Um, I don't think I like doing it because I never feel good when I'm doing it. As we got the mat here, here it is. It's a it's a space. It's a needleworm in space, like a space. Get it? Space needle because we're in Seattle. You get it? GGP Seattle top 8. It's a needleworm in space. You get it? Because it's a space needle. You get that? Oh, Evans, did you not get your mat yet? It's coming. I sent it. Did you check? I sent the tracking number as well, so it should be on your way. Greece and mail don't always get along. This is the GGP. This is the mat for GGP Seattle. You'll also get the world if you qualify first for the world championship. You'll also get a world qualifier play mat as well. So you have two if you get it. But for your mat, I did send that mat. I sent that mat a long time ago. Check your make sure you continue to check your tracking number. Greece and mail does not always get along, man. I don't know who has the worst mail system, Greece or Italy, but I think Greece might be slightly worse. As we're going to go ahead and giant tornado up, we'll send in the giant rat, and giant rat can crash into the blade knight. We're getting injection. Injection smacks into the blade knight again. Damn, that's a lot of damage. And then we got 1200 getting in. But do you have what? Did you check the tracking number? Did you make sure you check it? I'll look again and go check my PO box again. It left USA 17 days ago, but still no info. I can pull up the. Let me see something real quick, man. Because actually, I'll hit you up. Well, hit me up after the stream, and I'll look into it more on my end. Because I'm pretty sure that it's got to be there. It's got to be in Greece by now. Let's see my pirate ship real quick, man. Man, it's batches. It just says, yeah, I said that thing a long time ago. It says in transit. It departed New York on the 4th of July on its way to Greece. Departed, and it's on its way. It's probably held up in customs. Because I'm looking at it right now. Departed July 4th, 2024 from New York. And it's up. I paid. I sent. It'll come. It'll come. It might. I had we sent something to a Greek player. I can't remember who. We sent something to a Greek player, and it was like, hey, my thing never came. It was like, dude, we sent it. I don't know what happened. And then literally like 8 months later, I know hopefully your situation is a bit different and it doesn't take that long. But it was like 8 months later, like, oh, my thing came. Like, really? They just had it sitting in some port city somewhere, just sitting there. Yeah, left New York 4th of July, but no news. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully it comes. If not, I'm coming when I come to Greece, or when Nessa Polita comes to the United States next year, I'll give him another one, and then he can bring it back to Greece. Or when I come to Greece, I'll bring one and personally hand it off to you. At some point, when I make my Goat World tour to Italy and Greece and Germany, if we can set up a GGP in Germany, Italy, and Greece all within like 3 weeks of each other, I could probably do that and just take like a whole summer going from Italy to Greece to Germany, or Germany, Italy, Greece. That'd be sick. But it'd be very expensive, and your boy ain't built like that. Your boy ain't built like that. Someone buy my sealed Firewing Pegasus so I can go pay tickets to go to Seattle next year. How much is that going for? You've been trying to hawk that thing for a while, Zogler. I don't know if it's worth what you're trying to get for it, maybe. As we got the GK Spy is up, still putting the pressure on to Dueling High. As a couple more strikes in from this GK Spy, and it might actually be enough to win. As you're sitting at 1,200, as Dueling High is just trying to find a guy. You're summoning, is there a TT? Is there a delayed mirror? There's no TT, there's no mirror. We're going to a game 3. As Dueling High says, yeah, I threw. No throwing. You can't be throwing. You can't be tilting. You got to lock in. You got to let it go. You got to make like Elsa and let it go. Let it go. Sorry, I'm big Lorcana too, man. I'm big Lorcana. I am huge. I am huge Lorcana right now. Speaking of, let me check in on my Lorcana homies real quick. Let's see what's cracking in the Lorcana Discord. As we're going to go ahead and start with Delinquent Duo. Alethea getting hit by Duo to start another game off feels miserable. As we'll lose the MST. All right. Back on into the chat. Traveling is not that expensive here. Maybe I'm thinking about from American sensibility because it's very expensive to do anything here. But once I get to Europe, once I get to say Italy, if I fly in or get to Germany, I think getting from Germany to Italy to Greece, I don't think it's going to be that expensive. And if you stay at a moderate location, it shouldn't be too bad. But that's a long time. I'm talking about staying for weeks. You know, this is like a multiple week kind of thing. But I know GGPs happen on Sundays a lot in Greece, so maybe it can make something. It can be something. Very impossible, but likely. Not likely. I don't know. Maybe hit it rich. At some point, some multi-millionaire is gonna come see the Goat World and be like, you know what? I got all this. I'm gonna be Maximilian Pegasus, and we're gonna pay all these billions, dude. You have a billion. Well, have a billion. What's good, brother JDZ? Hope all is well. As always, big props to you and Fox for hosting such a great event. And Fox has been crushing it. And Splev. Don't forget Big Splev. That was the team on this one. Fox as head judge, Splev as knockaround guy, as don't get the hell out of here guy, which is what you need. I'm learning. You need a guy, because I'm a nice guy, okay? Which you need a nice guy too. You need a nice guy, you need an impartial guy, and you need a guy who can just tell people to fuck off, dude. And I can't do that all the time because of just the position that I'm in. I can't just tell people to shove it. Splev can though, and he will, and he takes great pleasure in doing that. He'll tell you to shove it, dude. And I need that guy. Fox, he's above board. Splev, he'll throw your ass out of here. Me, we'll cruise it through. And we're going to jam Road Decree. This is strong. Holy hell. This might be triple threat. Dueling High might have to, he's going to have to rip the Solemn on that. That's half your health. Damn. If we rip heavy here, you're the greatest of all time. A delayed heavy on the Road Decree jammage. As we're going to go for the Gigantes, we're sending it in, which is dangerous. And this is very dangerous. And it's going to be Sakuretsu armor, so it's not as bad. And we're going to continue to send in the Gigantes into the DD World. We got double Saku. Dang, so we go 2 for 2 there. I guess you had to try to make up for some lost time. If that Royal Decree could have stuck, then you probably just win that game immediately on the spot. As we go for Exile main to summon Pop DD Warrior Lady. You had it all along. As we got 2 cards left, and BLS is back on the case. And Tribe again. You had BLS Tribe before. And this could be murder as 3,000 and 1,600 going to get in. Can you top deck this Snatch Steal? Is it possible? Do you believe in the heart of the cards? DD Assailant is going to smack into the Tribe Infecting Virus. You'll take some damage. But now if you got another Mon, this game is over. And Snatch Steal from you. You sent the heart of the cards the wrong way, as Alethea will then go down in 4th place. So GG's for both duelists, as Dueling High will get the invitation, will get the mat cash. Alethea will get 10%. So that's, it's not, no one's playing this game for the money, but you do get something as a token of for showing up and doing your thing. So you will get 10%. Dueling High gets the 15% plus the mat plus the invitation. And then we're going to go on to the finals now. So we have Pikatron. So congratulations to both of those duels. Thank you all for playing, and thank you all for being here. But now it is time to duel for the finals. For the finals. The finals. All right, so let's get it ready. Let's get it locked in. Let's locate Charlie Coke. Let's locate Charlie Coke. Let's locate Pikatron, and let's duel. Okay, let's get active and let's get after it. And let's see who's going to play. While we're locating these duelists, I'll go ahead and pull up their deck list on the stream so we can get an idea of what the matchup's going to be before they start, or as they're starting. I'm gonna hop in. If I can learn how to use Discord once in my miserable life. Holy hell. Holy hell. Holy hell. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so the first deck I'm going to show is going to be Dueling High, no. Fabio King, no, guys. The Pikatron. So here's Pikatron's deck here. This is what Pikatron loaded into this tournament. Right there. We got Chaos Warrior strategy. If I can get the... You see what I'm working with over here? You see what I'm working with, man? You see what I got to deal with? You see what I'm putting up with? Okay, let's try this again. Like, why I want it expand. Expand your mind. Let's try that. There we go. And we're just embiggen that. Boom. Cooked. Defeated. All right, so here's Pikatron's deck here. It's a Chaos Warrior deck. Triple Jar of Greed. Look out for that. Triple Trap Does Shoot. Very cool there. No Solemns at all. So keep that in mind as this game is going down. There is no Solemn Judgment. You have access to triple Raigeki Break. Some spell cancels in there. You have that one of Abyss Soldier and the one of Tomato are going to be in the deck. That's Pikatron. That is Pikatron. And now we'll find Charlie Coke, who is here. Boom. We got Charlie Coke right there playing Chaos Control. That's what we're going to call this. Cool Chaos Control deck. Seems quite good, quite standard. No beaters, a lot of flips. We have the 2 meta, the 2 scapegoat. We have 2, 2, and 2. A lot of 2s in here. This deck looks very bifurcated. Hey, yo, write that word down. I don't even know what that means, but I'm sure it means something with 2. Split in 2. Got double here, double there, double RB, double shoot, double jog, double sork, double Dekoichi, double spy, double feint. There are a lot of 2s. There's a little twofer. You also have access to third Raigeki Break. Just double shoot. You also have access to the triple Solemn Judgment, double kinetic. So it's going to be interesting to see how these duels play this thing out. And it's time to duel, and I'm ready to rock. If these duels are ready, let's go. Let's engage. Let's lock in. Let's like the stream. Let's share the stream. Let's get into the chat. Who do you guys think is going to win? Who do you guys think is at an advantage? Who do you guys think is going to be the GOAT format European champion? Is it going to be Charlie Coke? Is it going to be Pikatron? Let's find out. Let us find out as it is time to okay, I can't say that anymore. It's time to play. Where the players at? Let's get in here. Let's get active. Let's load up as we're still waiting. I'm about to lose it. Anticipation. Has anyone found... And my mouse dies mid. Oh, I'm about to freaking... My mouse just straight up is dying, bro. My mouse is straight up dying, bro. I hate to see it. They charge bad boy up. How do I even charge this damn thing? No. All right, whatever. If we can get the match to play, let's locate. Dude, that'd be so funny. We just like, oh, you're not here. 10 minutes, DQ'd from the championship, dude. We won't do that. Let's find him. As Charlie Coke is hosting, Pikatron is in the wind. Is Pikatron really just... Did Pikatron really just disappear? We're gonna sit here. Maybe they got sussed out from their alt status being identified. Maybe they never thought that they would make it this far. They never thought. As we're waiting, I'm gonna have to try to find something to charge my mouse up. My mouse is, man, I can't have shit, dude. I promise. I can't have anything, bro. Come on, baby. Just hang on. Just hang on for one more match. Come on, girl. You can do it. You can do it. Anyone saying Pikachu? Maybe that's the troll. Maybe that's the alt troll. Just get to the finals and then just disappear. And then that way you don't have to and that way you don't have to identify yourself. I think that could be a part of it. I don't know. Let's see if I can find I need to find my backup mouse real quick. All right, give me a sec. Well. Oh, watch the duel. Don't mind if I do. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. Come on, baby. Give me a couple more minutes. That's all I need. Just a one more. Give me one more hour, and I promise you, I will get you the batteries you need, or I will charge you up. Buying a mouse with a charger was like, oh, that's a genius. That's a genius maneuver, because it's a mouse, and you can just charge it, and it'll never have to get batteries again. But then you get to the point where it's time to, let's do it. This is misery. Just turn it off. All right, cool. I just got to charge the bad boy up and we'll be good to go. As Charlie Koch, representing the German Osnabrück scene, don't know much about this duelist either, versus Pikachu. Don't know much about this duelist either. Who had Pikachu versus Charlie Koch out here in the grand finals? You have just won the lottery, because I did not see this happening. But it's going to be what it is. As we're going to go ahead and immediately summon the Spirit Reaper in attack position into a Trap Dust Shoot from Pikachu. I might have to take as unprofessional as this is, I might have to take a break because my mouse is literally dying and I can't find my backup mouse and I can't find my charger. I'm kind of screwed here. I'm kind of screwed, man. I'm kind of screwed. Well, I just can't check the GYs right now, as Grace of Charity is going to be deployed from Charlie Koch, as we'll kick the Chaos Sorcerer. We'll kick. What else are we throwing out here? What else are we throwing out here? We'll just go ahead and set a couple in pass. Put one in defense position and pass. RB, break, meta. TD, RB, break, meta. Oh, dude, this is so miserable. Someday. As we will also reveal Trap Dust Shoot. We're losing some TDs. We're showing some TDs. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Don't touch that dial. I got an idea. All right, sorry. Man, I'm struggling, dude. I'm struggling. Dude, I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed. It's all good. I think this mouse can make it. I think the mouse can make it. Especially I keep turning it on and off. I think it make it through the rest of this stream, and I'll get it fixed after this. I'm having a hard time. And this could be like a huge win for the Chaos Control strategy, man. This is a deck that was played very, very heavily for a really long time, and it completely fell out of the game for a longer time. And now it's kind of back in the finals, proving that maybe it could be good. Maybe it can be good. I think you're still playing essentially a turbo shell monster lineup. So it's like almost like a pre-sided turbo deck for the most part. But you do have access to Metamorphosis and Scapegoats in your main deck to kind of help give you some more defense. And that might be the way to go in this larger field as Reaper is getting in. Taking 300. Will it connect? And no, we're going to go RB here. So you're still getting your plus. Because you did have to discard a real card and you're still only holding one. As now you got two from Charlie Coke's going to set another, pass it back on over to Pikatron. Damn. As Blade Knight is going to be summoned, and Blade Knight can get in for 16. We'll ring that up. So your light and dark are established. You did put that BLS back into the deck. But let's get the chat back. Dang. Every time I play Chaos Control, I brick on TDs and metas. It's a bricky deck, man. It does brick from time to time. Dang. JD's idea to save the mouse was to grab some food. No, I just had I got a little snack opportunity. You got to maximize your time. I walked down the hallway. I looked in a couple boxes. I'm pretty sure I got a cord over here somewhere. I'm pretty sure the cord right back over here. If I can find that cord, we're going to be in the money. But I think we're good. If I could just stay on this screen, I might not be able to hit in the graveyards too much, but if I could just stay on this screen and I got the chat here, I might not be able to do too much with the stream, and I think we could just rock it with no mouse. And when I do need it, I could just turn it back on. It's just dead as hell, is all. It's just dead as hell. As we do got a Mirror Force. So I was going to plus, but you were able to show the Don Zalug now. As you're going to set one, pass back on over to Charlie Coke, who's going to be on the approach. We're holding two and thinking Beard, viewing the GY as we'll rip the Delinquent Duo from the set position. And this is going to be a +1. Taking, rolling, with the rolls. Oh, not with the rolls, please. Not with the rolls. No more rolls. No more rolls. No more rolls. Okay, we're still rolling. And we got 3. We're going to kick out the TD. We'll kick out the Serpent, so that duo didn't do a damn thing. And now we're going to ponder here. As we'll set another Mon, pass back on over to Pikatron. More than one roll should be a match loss. More than one roll should be an immediate disqualification. How about that? Just get out of the tournament completely. Just drop. We don't need to be rolling. You roll it once and that's it. In pick. As we're going to get in with Don Zalug now, who's able to do 1400, jam the Chaos Sorcerer up out of there. And now you're top deck upstart, set 1, pass. If I roll higher than the cards they have, I just pick the end card. Or you can just count. What I do, I'll roll. I can't even show you my mouse. I can't. My mouse is dead. But if they got 3 cards in their hand and I roll, say, a 6, I'll just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I guess it does end up being that end card. Or if it's a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it's middle card. And just do that, and it's still randomized. Or you just pick. Yeah, just loop it back around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every now and then, it's not completely random, but it's whatever. Yeah, if you don't get if it's because you have two, some slots will be fit in there twice, but it's gonna be what it is. As Pikatron is going to get the dub in game number 1, and it looks like you're in a good, comfortable spot. One more game, and you're going to be the winner. And let's see if we can get Pikatron to come by the booth and talk to the program. I'm excited to see what this duelist has to say. I'm excited to hear what this duelist has to say, if they can win. Or maybe we can get Charlie Coke to come by if their English is up to the challenge. If they can do it. I don't understand this is the GOAT World. This is GOAT from at Europe Discord. Or it's Ghost from at Europe Championship, not Ghost from at Europe Discord. But maybe they can't speak English that well, and maybe they might not want to come in. But it's going to be what it is, as this is the grand finals. Charlie Coke has to break serve, and you have to be able to take the fight over to Pikatron, who is looking to get the dub out here in GFC. As we will go ahead and deploy the Thunder Dragon. Gravity says, I roll a dice and then pick a random one myself, unrelated to the outcome. So you're just it's chaos and calamity there. You're just a chaos man. Chaos theory. Just roll for the sake of rolling and then just do whatever the hell you're going to do. That's a vibe. That's energy. As Charlie Coke is already sitting at 4,000 life points. As this duel is actually going by pretty quick. We're thinking here in the first main phase, as we'll go ahead and jam the first main phase Jar of Greed. Can I see the last match results somewhere? Yeah, if you go rewind the stream, it's there. And also, if you go into the Discord, all the replays are there as well. You can go in and pick whichever one you want and watch it. I believe they're all open and available to watch. So you go back in there and look at it at your own leisure. As we'll go ahead and blast off the scapegoats. To protect yourself, as Thunder Dragon is looking to apply a little bit of pressure. 4,000, it seems quite easy to get to with these aggressive decks, man. Couple Blade Knight hits, couple Kaiku hits, and you're out of there. As we're going to add that Send the Servant back to hand. And again, thank you all for watching the stream and liking the stream and subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate that. Make sure you also join the GoFormat.com Discord and all the other Discords that we have that are associated with retro format Yu-Gi-Oh! If that's not your thing. Someone is DMing me on Dueling Book. I'm not going to read it, okay? It's not going to happen. Especially for someone whose name I don't recognize. I don't recognize Stunneric. It's probably going to be something very bad. People just love to troll me sometimes. I don't understand why. I wish I could explain it, but people just come in and just say wild and crazy and weird things, just like shock value. And I just don't want to accept that. As we got Gristles up. So you're still sitting at your full 4,000. We'll kick the Night Assailant. Oh, dude, I got to get this mouse fixed, dude. I'm so sad about the mouse situation. I can't even check the GUI like I want to. It's a part of my life. As we flip Faith for another charity. Flip Faith for second charity, and then we got the Tsukiyomi loop established as well. And we're going to ring up the Magician of Faith there just to break up this loop. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. I don't know if you played Book of Moon. Tyler King says, JDZ, do I have a deal for you? Okay, let's hear it. I like a good deal. I'm listening. We're trying to contact you about your extended warranty. When do the worlds take place? My extended warranty. Go ahead and scam me up, dude. I don't care. You can try. It won't work, but you can damn sure try. I have very high scam resist. unless I'm in person. If I'm in person, I'm very susceptible to be sold to because I love the craft of salesmanship when I'm out trying to buy something. If I'm in the mood to buy something, I'm in the mood to spend some money. Okay, I want to buy something, and I'm very easily susceptible to be sold to, especially if you're a good salesman. I respect the crafts of salesmanship, and I will spend money if someone is a good salesman and I'm in the mood to buy something that you're selling. However, if I'm sitting in my go format dueling home, okay, and I'm not in the mood to buy something, and then you're going to try to sell me, you have to be an extraordinary salesman. I'm talking so persistent, so strong, and I'm very, 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 very unlikely to buy whatever you're selling. Very unlikely to buy if you're selling. If you come to my house, if you knock on my door and say, "Hey, I'm literally selling this Tesla right outside for $50. All you have to do is give me $50. You get this Tesla, cash in hand. That's it. I'll slam the door in your face. I don't care. I'm not buying it. And when I'm in my home, I'm in my home mood. I'm not in the mood to buy. If I'm out at the car dealership looking to purchase a car because I need a car and you're a good salesman, I'll probably buy a car from you. If I'm in that bag. Like I went to where'd I go? Oh, somewhere. When I was buying some Lorcana stuff. This is the guy over there. He was selling. He was talking about the products. He was selling it. He was selling his store. He was selling Lorcana. He was selling. I was like, you know what? I like your gumption there, Buckaroo. Just give me your whole lot. Sell me what you got. Sell me this pen. Well, you got this, you got that, you got boom, boom, boom. We got this. What if you buy this? You got that. Psh, sign me up. Give me the whole bounty, because I'm looking to buy. You got 10 seconds to get this Tesla. You and this Tesla the hell off my property. Get out of my face. J-Z talks to the CD salesman on the tour street. Nah. If you're street hustling, it depends. It does depend on if I'm in the mood. It's all about a mood thing. It's all about mood for me. If I'm in a buying mood, I'll buy. If I'm in a selling mood, I don't really sell too much, but I'll consume if it's time to consume. But definitely not on my phone. If you're calling me on my phone, 0% chance I'm buying whatever the hell you're selling. There's no chance. I don't know how people get scammed on their cell phone. It just will not happen to me. I'm not buying anything. You're calling my phone to sell me. No chance. No chance. Charlie Koch is the German duelist in the red corner player playing Chaos Control. Kind of in a compromised position here as this Thunder Dragon is providing some serious pressure. You will relieve it via Sakuretsu armor, though, as Pikatron's not playing any Solemn Judgments. And I don't think they're playing GK Spy either. So that's another. And we're going to hold priority here. So doing just like the very pro hold. Let's see if we can get that hand reduced before going into your standby phase. Or will we pass and allow this thing to get into the hand? We will reduce here. We will reduce. We're popping the set. If it's shoot, you're the greatest. And it's going to be Snatch Steal, which is still a good hit. You're probably going to use that RB on Snatch Steal anyway, as you're going to set a couple cards, pass it back in to the Pikatron. You're probably going to use that RB on Snatch. You kick the Thunder Dragon. Getting Dust Shot right there could have been critical. As I'll use a little bit of my mouse battery here to try to check this graveyard. Okay, you got Light and Dark set up. How about yours? You also have Light and Dark set up. Mouse going back off. And just like that, that's how we live now. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. You know what I'm talking about. You know, let's use it and let's start trying. Who won game one? Pikatron won game number one. Pikatron. And we're going to hit Nomen Across out on the Tsukiyomi. And this could be close to a GG if this all gets in. And we're going to Saku that Chaos Sorcerer as well. And let's see if we continue to dig in with the Sinister Serpent. And we will. We'll take 300 there. And we'll set another behind the Sinister Serpent. If you can get to a Blackluster Soldier and a Solemn. And we'll MST that other Heavy Storm right away. As we're sitting at 2,400. We're on the top deck, and this Sinister Serpent is digging again. You're on the clock, buddy. 8 turns of that, and this big Serp is cooking. The big Serp The big Serp is punching the ticket, and you got really no beaters as we're rolling. Now we're finding the juice, and this could be a GG. This is the Rhoda, and this could be a GG. As it's busted down Blade Knight with reinforcements of the army. You need this to be TT or GG. And we got main one. That bad boy's at 2,000. Those 2 Serpent Strikes were good. And we were wide open. Let's see if we're in the first main phase. We got 2,100 left for Charlie Coke. And we're going to the battle phase and just attack in for 2,000 wow. And it will be ring for game. And there you go. GG's all around as Pikatron. Pikatron is going to be your GOAT format champion, European edition. I don't know much about this duelist. I don't know where they're from. I don't have their background. Morning. Josh says Pikatron. Damn, Pikatron seems to have what they need when they need it. GG's well played. Wow, wow, wow. Good job for both duelists. They both have punched their ticket to the GOAT Format World Championship. Pikatron is from the USA. Pikatron is American. So we did have a sneaky American in there. I thought Pikatron was European. And there you go. Let's see if we can get Pikatron to come by and say hello very quickly. If we can. Pikatron. Pikatron, can you come by? Can you say hello to the GOAT World and talk about your dueling experience very quickly and let the people get to know you? Because I don't know Pikatron. I don't know much about Pikatron. And we're going to find out. Let's see if Pikatron wants to come in. If I can get them in, I'll give them a call. If you guys want to stand by for a little while and see if you can also get to know Pikatron as well, your newest GOAT Format champion. This is such a huge deal. We have not had a new champion fresh off the street. Fresh off the street. Shout out to everyone who made this happen and the JD will share their issue with me. Yo, Pikatron, where's Pikatron at? Let me get Pikatron in the booth, man. Let me get Pikatron out here. Oh, dude, my mouse. Oh, goodness. Let's see if we can get if I can find the damn. Every time I use this Discord. Oh, but before we also have to do one thing. I forgot to spin the wheel. That's one thing I need to do. I forgot to spin the wheel. To the stream, man, not the stream. The stream. All right, let me spin the wheel real quick. I totally forgot. I have the wheel set up right here. I just never spun it. So before we leave, don't leave. Okay, I forgot about this. This is for the garbage can deck box right here from the raffle we did yesterday. Shout out to Thrust. We got it set up. Here it is. I totally forgot. If you guys still want this, it's right here. Busted mouse and all. We're going to get through this. So I'm going to spin this thing one time if my mouse allows it. Come on, mouse. Come on, girl. Just a little bit longer. Hey, yo, that's what she said. All right. So are we ready? Duelists. Chat. Are we ready? Fellas, ladies, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. And here. Good grief. Come on. Here we go. Spinning. This is for the dumpster deck box. The dumpster deck box. It goes to M. Diato. Someone find M. Diato and tell them that they won this deck box. You have to like the stream. You have to be in the Discord, and you have to be in the. You have to get this information, and then that's how you win. All right, let me see if I can get. Oh, dude, come on, mouse. Come on, baby. Sure. How do I do that? I'm gonna call you right now. Oh, dude. I'm calling you on Discord. If I can get my mouse to work. Just a little bit longer, baby. A little bit longer. All right, I'm gonna call you. I'll give you a Discord call. Maybe not. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. All right, how do I do this? I think we have to be friends. I think we have to add him as a. I don't think I'll be able to because my mouse is not participating. I'm gonna try to give him a call. Pikatron, I'm calling you right now. I'm calling you right now on Discord. If you can answer the call, you're muted. You're muted. Unmute. I can see you in the call. Can you hear me? My mouse is dying. Can you hear me? I can see your, hey, hello, greetings and salutations. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing today? Congratulations on winning the GOAT Format Championship, Pikatron. Can you hear me? I can see you. I can't hear you. I can see that. I can't see that you're talking. This may not work. There's a lot of calamity happening on the stream. There's a lot of things that are going down. As Pikatron is typing, I can't see you, but I can see you in the chat, but I can't see you talking. Okay. Let me see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me in the voice? Dude, this is like the most painful thing I've done in a while. You can hear me. Oh, so you might have to adjust your microphone to allow me to hear you, because I can't hear you. All right, let me try this one more time. Don't touch that dial, Go World. We're gonna make this work. If this is what you wanted to see, I'm gonna disconnect real quick and then I'm gonna come back. All right, so I can see you. I've never done this before. Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. We can sort this out. And maybe if it doesn't work today, maybe we can try something again on a later date. And I think that might be a little bit better if we can maybe do like an interview, talk about your deck, talk about your tournament run and stuff like that, and just get to know you, because I like to get to know people. And I think this is a people business before anything else. And it seems like we're having a lot of issues, so we might not be able to get it to go today, and that's okay. Huge congrats though. Huge congrats, by the way. It's okay. It's no problem. Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself out about it. But we can definitely get this thing going at another time, because my mouse is dying and I can't really do much without a mouse in this environment. So I think it might be in the tea leaves to not go on. But still, I think it was a cool tournament. Congrats to M. Tato for winning the dumpster dick box. Congrats to Pikatron for winning the GOAT Format European Championship and punching their ticket to the GOAT Format World Championship in October. As I stated before, next week we have GOAT Grand Prix. Next week, I'm probably not gonna be able to end the stream, by the way, if my mouse is completely dead. This is gonna be super embarrassing. You're gonna see me have to get my mouse charged up to end the stream. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this with no mouse. But we have the GOAT Format Champion. The GOAT Grand Prix Seattle is taking place next weekend. Okay, PWCQ that's taking place next Sunday is going to be a multi-day event. Then we have the GOAT Grand Prix in Tijuana. We have GOAT Grand Prix in Florida and Orlando and all over the place, all over the GOAT world. So come on in. HMVB, I will be reaching out to you very, very soon. Probably not today, but soon. Thank you so much for the support, because I've been looking for someone like you, okay, to help with that. So hopefully I'll see you guys all out there, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. What else? I know I had something else I wanted to say. But I can't remember. Okay, but I'll get the prizes for that sent out. I'll be DMing all the winners, and thank you all for participating in the GFC, making it another instant classic. It was very, very cool. The deck list, I'll try to get the deck list out soon, but the deck lists are already available, so everyone can kind of know what the hell is up. So maybe I might not even do it. I don't know, but we'll still get them up on the website at some point. I just am slammed for time right now, and we'll get that all done. Well, duelists, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, and I'm gonna go eat some food and get back to work on some things I have to do in my own life. It's been an incredible tournament, as they always often are. Thank you so much for your time, commitment, and dedication. Hopefully I see you all around the Discord and in the GOAT world and in these tournaments. As always, duelists, I'm JDZ. I play GOATs. Until the next time, shout out to all the real ones. Salute to the OGs. Peace. There's no way my mouse is completely dead. I can't end. I cannot get off the stream. I can't. Is this touchscreen? Is any of this touchscreen? We're trapped. You guys are stuck with me now. I cannot. I literally, my mouse doesn't work. It's dead, and I'm here. If I turn it off, I just need like one more mouse click, dude. Let's see. Here we go. No. Come on. End. 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 It's down. A little bit more. End. Ah, there it is, baby. Let's go. Peace.